for Gaia's breath, they fiercely rove. Run through silver streams, fight the poison black. Hear the heartbeat of the wild, there's no turning back. Corruption's grip on the land, we tear it asunder. With the howls of a rage, we guard Gaia's wonder. City lights, a blinding light, concrete spreads like flame. Bodies broken by the grind, souls stripped of their name. Sacred groves, ancient tales, lost in greedy schemes. Werewolves gather, bound by blood, to reclaim their dreams. Run through silver streams, fight the poison black. Hear the heartbeat of the wild, there's no turning back. Corruption's grip on the land, we tear it asunder. With the howls of a rage, we guard Gaia's wonder. Ancient spirits whispering in the oaken pipe, echoes of a world at peace, lost in wounds of time. Murdered lands for gold and steel, sky choked with greed. Werewolves rise, a storm of earth, the earth's stormy steed. Moonlight bathing broken lands, tears and shadows fall. Echoes of the lupine call, through the wild they'll crawl. Heartbeats fast, a sharpened tooth, no safe haven here. For those who broke Gaia's trust, now they know the fear. In shadows we gathered, the moon whispered low, from the ashes of Gaia where rivers cease to flow. Dark fury rising, claws scraping the sky, with teeth bared for battle and fury in our eyes. We erupt through the wastelands, the earth gone to dust. Silent echoes of forebears, in vengeance we trust. The world spawn upon us, our ranks standing thin, but the howl of the galliard will never let them win. Howling winds of doom, we heed the call. Tales of the apocalypse, we stand tall. In the darkest hour we'll make our stand, for the fallen king and the forgotten land. Embers of the forest, the whispers of the dead. With each breath we remember the blood we've shed. Cities that crumble under blackened night, our story in the wind, edged by the fight. Through lifetimes of sorrow, with shadows we blend. Galliard's tale turning, in the night we descend. Cursed by their darkness, blessed by our rage. On the edge of destruction we write our own page. To the cat's heart we return, scarred and beat, yet the spirit of warriors will never meet defeat. In the ghost of the world that once was pure, we sing the lore of warriors fierce and sure.
Like juice box of wine.
All right, here we
Floor
go.
one?
Little juice box.
We're talking about little
It's,
juice boxes of wine. Everyone, how's it going? It's me. It's
Yo!
Ted, coming in hot with session 11 of Rage over Lake Blackwater, Roots of Corruption, Fires of Rage, and our actual play. Welcome in. I'm happy to be here. I'm your storyteller, Commodore Zed. I'm joined by all my friends. Well, almost all my friends. Two of my friends each independently have COVID. Get vaccinated, I guess, folks. I don't know what to tell you at this point.
Have a better immune system.
Stop licking the floor.
Stop licking the doorknobs. I don't know. Stop.
Agreed.
All right. So we're going to start today. Today is... I held a poll, and one thing people really wanted to see was plot resolution, and we were coming to plot resolution anyway. Tonight is the resolution of a lot of story. A lot of things are coming to a head tonight. My players are nervous. I'm nervous.
Yes.
I'm nervous because I want to tell a great story. My players are nervous because they think their characters might die, and I really appreciate that nervousness because it's a great possibility. I've given this speech before. I gave this speech last week, as a matter of fact. Characters can die. Unfortunately, it's part of the story, but it leads to good story. And as long as they're all consenting adults about character death, and we can lead to great things going forward, it can be heartbreaking. It can't
That feels like a really great speech.
Remember,
for real life.
you can
Like, real
consent
death.
up until the moment of, and then change your mind.
Exactly.
Actually, let's reverse that fate.
I don't consent.
But it's okay if we lose characters. We don't have to be emotional about it. But at the same time, it's okay to be emotional, to create emotional attachments to these fictional characters that we've crafted over 14 weeks now.
Yeah.
That's session 0. So kudos to you guys for having played such great, amazing characters. I'm going to start on the very bottom today with Song of Ashes, a.k.a. Team Wildwood.
Yo. You guys know me. It's Team Wildwood. I play retro games and hang out with all these nerds doing other things all week, every week. And we're here again. This time you guys might not, you get to see me going forward, but Song of Ashes, the name down there right this second, that part might get changed.
It might get turned into ashes.
But I had a good time playing music, hanging out with these guys, becoming leader by technicality and default. And, we'll see. We made a good plan, and let's see if Song of Ashes moves on to season 3,
I like it. All right, now we got good old... Well, tell us a little bit about Song of Ashes to those who might be here for the first time.
Oh, I've been I started as a bit of a musician, got caught up in this life of the werewolves via Mother Winterfang, and grouped together with all of these guys. I've still been pursuing that musician lifestyle and trying to keep up with things, kind of doing a band that has a vibe of trying to spread the guru culture, but not in a way that's, doesn't make for good music for people that aren't really listening to the lyrics and whatnot, and trying to reach out and get the peeps together. But it's become less about music and more about dealing with the problems here in Lake Blackwater, and this is one of those final pushes for my character. We're here and we're about to take down this evil entity.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate the update on Song of Ashes.
Absolutely.
Nerdwire Plays. Tell us about you and who you play.
I'm Nerdwire Plays. I play a lot of Nintendo stuff. I play a lot of games, but mostly Nintendo stuff and a little bit of retro. I think a big part of this is or at least a big part of getting Wildwood out of never streaming pretty much is that's my whole reason for existence. So I force him to come and play along with me and do all kinds of retro events. Zed does the same. It's all fine. We're going to force him to stream one way or the other. So, but, that being said, I play Elwyn Bell. He's a man who's been living through a little bit of religious trauma and a whole lot of personal affectation that he has for a specific lady who may or may not, I don't know, I have no insider knowledge, but one specific lady named Amelia Bell who may or may not be at tonight's occasion. My hopes are that we see some resolution on that whole tortured soul kind of storyline that we've been having. That being said, I'm excited to see what happens tonight. I am definitely worried. Insert Chuckles meme here. The I'm in danger, sitting on the back of the bus. So that's where I'm at. And fingers crossed we see some more stuff. Some positive things for these poor werewolves that have just been dealing with bad thing after bad thing. Who knows?
I am Tinderly. Tell us about yourself and tell us about your character.
I'm Tenderly, but I mean, you can be Tenderly too. We can all be Tenderly. I'm known as the Community Cuddle Ambassador. I'm the one trying my very best to promote self-care and positivity and community support within our group of people. And I play Shadowheart, whom I definitely have gotten very emotionally attached to in the very short amount of time that I've been playing her, because she is so different. I love her. I love her driving everybody crazy with her two-legged, four-legged talk, with her her very lack of talking, really. She's not so good at English, and she don't know how to read, and she's kind of a problem child, and I like that about her. I would love for her to continue to be a problem child and see that through some more. So I'm hoping that I can be a problem child tonight. Honestly, it's what I live for. It's just being the problem in the room.
She did a little bit of Miss Rachel and some Hooked on Phonics this week, though. I'll give her that.
We'll
She
see.
requested it.
So we'll see how it turns out. What has she been in her room watching on YouTube all week? We don't know, but we're gonna find out.
Skibbity toilet.
It's all the latest memes. Yep, it's Skibbity Toilet all day, every day. Like, hey,
She
have you
found
guys
out what I
seen
used to
this?
do. Yeah.
Look at this, no legs here.
Oh, no legs. Oh, that's terrible. All right, anyway. Haggard Hessian, tell us about yourself. Tell us about your character.
I'm Haggard, or Haggy, or Baggy, if you're tenderly. I do a little bit of everything. Kind of got back to my roots when I first started streaming. It was almost exclusively retro. I've been doing a lot of that lately, a lot of the retro achievement hunting, trying to 100% those achievement lists. I play Orion Long, former porn star, who wasn't really dealing with his transformation in the beginning, a little bit of a loose cannon at first, since kind of stepped back. I think Elwyn Bell has more or less acquired that card.
Taste for blood, taste for vengeance.
Mostly keeping to myself, really embracing the wolf, spending most of my time in lupus form. But I'm also the powerhouse of the group. When shit needs to get fucked up, that's me. So hopefully, whatever happens tonight, those dice rolls are in my favor, or everybody's favor.
All right. Thank you guys for the introduction. Now, what I want to get into is, Elwyn, I was going to have you describe the plan. So I want you to describe the plan as quickly as possible with as much detail as you can, but very quickly so we can get into it.
Yes, sir.
No dilly-dally.
A couple of things here. He did ask us to talk about if we spent any experience as well.
Oh, I did. Yes, that is correct.
I did spend all but one of my experience that I've been stockpiling, and I pumped it all into firearms and composure to try to hopefully make these shots count with my specialty in sniper rifling. So, but updated plan. We execute this at dusk. We don't let them move. My original intention is to snipe all of his bodies he's brought in, so you guys have one target to focus. We now know that he's had 6 SUVs rock up to the place, and we've seen 5 people, including Hayes. 1 is MIA. We know it's a female. I don't know where she is. My assumption is that she's my wife, Amelia Bell. She's Project Twilight sharpshooter. I know she's out there ready to snipe us. Bow keepers. The bow keepers are going to be pinching in from the north through the Umbra. Then call out to us. Shadowheart will need to call back to them. We understand everything they're saying. We cannot talk back to them. So Shadowheart, it is up to you to make sure that you communicate anything that we need said to them. No comms for them. We do have walkies and earpieces for us to communicate directly. If I see no one, I'm going to be darting across the lake. Take out some maps, pass them around. These are some aerial views of this location.
The map was shared on Discord for anyone who wants to.
If we have to escape, and I don't think we should until after this battle, regardless of loss, we're talking end of Blackwater shit here. We have 2 escape routes. 1 through the Umbra, 1 across the lake. Ira and the rest of the bow keepers and I went into the Umbra. There's no house in there, but there is a massive tree, which indicates to me that they're planning to do this ritual in the Umbra somehow. It's a tree from my vision. Exact match. I did get an additional vision while we're here. I'm opening my notes. Apologies. If we don't fix this, toxicity and overgrowth, carnivorous plants, they're going to spread throughout Lake Blackwater. It will pretty much kill this entire area. These are real world consequences. My goodness, I couldn't even speak just then. But we go in. We've got nothing but fists inside of there. And the Umbra. That's why we need to ensure we start blasting and slashing before they get the chance. Battle starts at dusk. I'll be watching the house and the tree line for movement while you all approach. As you get close, give me a signal you're there and I'll start my shots. I'm under heavy tree cover. I'm in a ghillie suit. So I should be a lot safer being over there. And if I can end all 5 of the people who are out there before you hit Hayes, we'll have a good chance. I'm going to pull the trigger on Hayes too, but we don't know how powerful he's going to be. Follow Ash's lead. My recommendation, Orion, you're at the front. Morwen, You're shadowing Orion. If Morwen is here in spirit.
Morwen is not there yet.
Okay.
Morwen is not there. Nope. Orin is there.
Okay. Shadowheart, you stay back in the back for comms. Boss, you should be right in the middle.
Yep.
You all take the straightest route if shit goes sideways. Then make an immediate turn towards the marked spot on this map. If it goes well, we get to take escape plan B. Hit the snowmobiles, go across the lake, drive back to the cairn. Ashes kind of went hard on the Bowkeepers, so I don't know what their plan is once they pinch. We need to listen.
Fight me afterwards.
We need to listen to what they're saying.
Or feel what they're punching.
That's the plan.
It is.
You have taken a look at the maps, right, team?
It's pretty straightforward, most of us. We're just following along the shoreline, attacking the house from the south.
All right. Does anyone have any questions about the plan?
No, I speak better wolf than I do English, so.
Your English has gotten better.
All right, so we are ready to begin. As I mentioned, everyone is starting at Rage 3, and we are starting in Media Res tonight, so that means we are starting directly in the action. So if everyone just wants to take a quick second to get themselves into character, think about what you're doing, what the plan is. I'm going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2. The winter forest is a labyrinth. Skeletal trees. The branches clawing at the sky like a frozen limbs of dead things. 4 of you. Snow clings to the gnarled trunks and uneven patches. The wind howling through the canopy like the distant cries of the lost spirits. The ground beneath your paws, treacherous. Powdered snow conceals slick ice and broken remains of fallen branches threatening to turn each step into a misstep. Frost hangs in the air, sharp and biting. Each exhale sending plumes of mist into the darkness. The moon is a pale, wretched thing veiled behind shifty clouds, casting just enough light to make the shadows seem deeper, darker. The scent of decay lingers beneath the crispness of the ice. The stench of something old and rotting, something out of place in the dead hush of winter. Elwyn, from your perch, you see the house. Ominous. Dark. Curtains closed in the windows. I need you to make a Wits plus awareness check.
Okay.
Do you have heightened senses active?
I do.
Mark off your willpower.
Yes, sir. Three.
2 successes. That's more than enough. That's fine. You notice sandbags have been piled on the sloped roof of the house. And you see the glint of moonlight reflecting back off a scope in your direction. Those in the woods, give me a Wits plus awareness check. Tinderly, this is only difficulty 2 for you.
Why are my dice?
Why are my dice? Who are my dice?
Dice are different. Okay, what the
Oh.
Wait for Agri to catch up, but I have 3 results for Tindy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think my kid logged in with her shit again. It brought me to that room, but hold on.
This is a very quiet room tonight. Everyone's very serious.
It's intense. I think once things finally get moving, but
Yes.
I don't know, something about that countdown Zed did. I feel like we were just like, he's gonna be like, and you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Tindy, you smell something familiar approaching. And Haggard smells something approaching from all around. It's 7 somethings approaching you through the woods. The pack is not alone. The trees grow denser as the pack moves, the trunks pressing closer together like watchers. Silent sentinels bearing witness to the blood soon to be spilled. The only sounds are the crunch of snow, underfoot, and the distant creaking of frozen wood bending under its own weight. But there's something else too, something lurking just beyond the edges of vision. Flicker of movement, a low growl carried on the wind. The pack is not alone. Scent comes first. The Tindy, a foul musk of sweat, rot, corruption, wrong in the way that prickles at your instincts older than memory. Did we lose?
We lost Tindy.
We lost Tindy.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tindy's gone.
Oh no.
She's been pulled into
Today was your
Pulled
first day
into
of
the
the
uproar.
internet testing, right? New
All
internet
right.
today or whatever.
The rest of you see. I'm only phone. Okay. Hop in. It's fine.
Tindy was cast into the Shadow Realm.
Indeed.
We'll wait for her to log in and phone if she wants.
Yep.
If not, we'll keep moving.
I'm fine with phone, Tindy.
It got real dark. Yeah, we're just gonna give her a moment, folks.
Elwin, what do you think this is?
Come back over the walkies. I don't know. What I do know is you guys need to tread carefully. Someone in position on the roof.
All right. The scent comes first. A foul musk of sweat, rot, corruption, wrong in a way that prickles at the instincts older than memory for Tindy, for Shadowheart. Then just ahead the snow churns and the shadows move. Eyes glint in the darkness. Reflections of hunger and madness. Tindy, you're confronted by 7 wolves that you recognize. Your old pack. Corrupted. Larger than before, but sickly looking.
Can can I speak to them?
They growl at you, but you may try. They growl hungrily as they spread out. They fan around you. What forms are you in? Are you in your lupus form?
I'm in lupus,
You're in lupus.
for sure.
What form is everyone in? I should have asked
Yeah,
this before.
you said the snow under our paws, so I assumed we were in lupus.
I assumed everyone was in lupus. I'm just asking.
I'm
for
Hamid.
sure. You're Hamid?
Perone.
No, yes,
in my ghillie suit.
You're not with them.
Right.
You're not
Nope.
with them. Yes. Ashes?
Yeah, we'll all be woods.
All right.
Wolves, yeah.
You're
yeah,
all,
I'd be
you're all
joining,
lupus.
yes.
All right. All right. They're all in lupus. They spread out around you, growling. But you may try to attempt to talk to them, Tindy.
I attempt to tell them that we're here to fix what made them sick. And tell them that I know they're hungry, but if they would help us fix this, we could help them. We could make them not sick, and we could get them food.
They bray in unison, almost as it sounds like laughter, as they all bark at you. And it speaks, but it speaks in only the tongue that you don't, that you understand almost. Everyone understands. It's not the wolf tongue. Human words come out of this wolf's mouth. We hunger for Guru flesh, and we've come for yours. All right. So, Orin is with you. We're surrounded by 7 wolves. Haggard, you are first in initiative because you are usually the one with the highest attack pool.
Okay. Can I start out by howling at the moon and gaining another rage?
You may, and that'll bring you to 4 rage.
Yep.
Now, these are these are not Hispo-sized wolves. These are no larger than your wolf, your lupus forms. I want to give you all the information. They're large for lupus. They look sickly, but they look strong.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna shift into Krenos.
Oh, he's going to Krenos now. All right, excellent. All right.
All right. So you need 2 rage, right?
2 rage dice. Yep.
Does that howl at the moon cause the sniper on the roof to look that direction?
I will get to that in just a second. I will get your perspective in just a moment.
Thank you.
Did I lose a rage there?
You do lose a rage there, so you're down to 3.
Okay. All right. I am going to. Spirit of the Fray. It's a rage check per additional target, right?
Yes, per additional target, up to your glory.
Up to my glory.
Yes.
So 3. Can I roll and decide based on how much rage I lose up to that point whether or not I want to continue?
No, you have to declare. You have to gamble it.
All right, 2 additional targets.
Okay, 2 additional targets. That's still 3.
No, it should be 2.
Yep. 2 additional targets.
Okay.
Yep. You get them both. You just lose a rage. They're down to 2
I just
rage.
lose 1
You
rage.
just lose a rage.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. All right. So I'm taking out 3, right?
You're taking out 3. Yes.
Okay. All right. First attack is what? 14.
14. Yep. Jesus dice. All right.
Whoa, you guys have some Jesus dice? Can I roll those instead?
You may roll those if you want, if you like.
Those sound much better.
All right. So you got 1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do 3. So that means you do 3 plus 3. So 8 damage. You do 8 damage. It's superficial's halved. So you do 4 damage to the first wolf. And as you cut deep into it, not quite killing it, it's still standing very strong. It growls at you as you tear into it, but you're so quick, you pull your claws out. You pull your claws out and you swing for the next one. Roll your dice. Oh, brutal failure, which gives you an extra 2 successes.
Yeah.
By the way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 successes. Wonderful. All right, so that you actually kill one. You kill the second wolf with a claw strike as you rip into it and it whimpers as it falls to the ground and its body shrinks as it dies into a sickly, thin-looking wolf. It does not look like it looked like before. Oh, Haggard just keeps going.
Way to go, Baggy.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't
1,
like
2,
that
3,
wolf.
4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 5 damage. So that means 5, so 3. So 3 plus the 3 is 6. So 3 damage. You do 3 damage to the next wolf. 1, 2, 3.
If you guys could, finish these guys off so I don't get attacked.
All right,
next, that'd
Dindy.
be great.
Haggard has just gone completely Krenos and is attacking your old pack. He's killed one of them. He's left its corpse. It's reverted down to its normal form and size. You recognize it as someone used to play bone with. Used to chase bones with them.
Yeah, there weren't no domesticated wolves out
These
there.
weren't no domesticated wolves out there.
Gosh, this is hard.
Shadowheart, you don't have to watch this if you don't want to.
Yeah, but just, close your eyes and swing.
I'm not going to force you to kill an old packmate.
Well, you don't even have time to talk. This This is her.
Yeah, this is happening.
This is happening in 3 seconds.
Unless she's going to sit there and let herself get torn
I
apart.
thought she was kind of sitting there, but that's probably how it's getting.
I'm giving her some time to think about what she wants to do.
Okay, so we've got 3 rage, you said, to start with, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll go Glabro. That's been the only thing I've changed into so far, and it served me
Hispo.
well.
Hispo was the thing you changed into before.
It was Hispo. Okay, okay.
Glabro
So-
is more human-like.
Oh, yeah. No.
Right, so make one
We're
rage-
freaking 2-legged. No,
Yep.
forget that.
So make a
We
rage
learned
check.
the word person. We've learned the word person.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Hispo. So what do I roll?
Make a rage check.
Just one.
Just 1 rage.
Yep. All right, you lose a rage. You're
Okay,
down,
so I'm
you're
down
down
to-
to 2, but you still go into Hispo, and you attack one of the wolves.
Okay, so as is my way, I'm going to bite. So my brawl and what? My strength?
Strength plus brawl versus their strength plus brawl because one of them is trying to bite you back.
Okay, plus my specialty in biting.
Yep.
So that is 2 rage, 4 green, and roll.
3 successes.
Is she attacking one that Haggard attacked?
Yes.
Pack tactics?
Back
Extra
tactics.
dice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll one more dice because you're gonna need it because they got a critical success on you.
Another green one?
Another green one.
Or-
Yep. All right, so they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes to your 3, so they do 3. So they do plus 1. They do 4 ag damage to you.
It's
That doesn't sound good for me.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. 4 superficial, not ag. They're not actual werewolves. They're possessed wolves.
Is it
I
halved?
apologize. It's halved. Yes.
So 2.
2. Yep.
And who has the pack dynamics?
You do. You're the one. Yep. You're the leader. You're the one who made
Okay.
it. Yep. So
It was called team dynamics in the book, so that's the only reason
I'm just
I
calling
asked.
it pack dynamics.
It's changed. He's homebrewed it a little bit, but he's
That's
made
cool.
it a little
Yeah.
more fair.
I'm cool with that. I'll actually change it here because I
All right.
kind of like that
Well
one
done.
better too. I'm gonna same thing. I'm gonna shift though, just into Glabro and attack the second target
All
that
right. The Haggard attacked.
Haggard
all right.
attacked. Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to do cleanup here.
You got it.
Dexterity based.
So dexterity plus
And-
brawl. He gets to try to dodge, but he has a -2 to it, so he does not. He only has 4, 5, 6 dice. So you both tie. All right. So you each do 1 damage to each other.
Oh, I forgot to my team or my
Throw it.
my own pack dynamics.
Throw it.
Ah,
All right.
nah.
So you each do a damage to each other. 1 superficial damage. All right. So that's 1 superficial for Song of Ashes.
Oh, for Shadowheart, you have 1 extra health as well in your Hispo form that you've taken, just to remind you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Actually,
From your vantage point, Nerdwire, well, your pack has gone into the woods. Moments later, you hear Orion howl in rage at the moon, and then you hear snarling. Something has happened in the woods. You notice that not only do you look, but you notice that the glinting moves a little bit as well.
I stay focused on target.
Okay,
Um,
you're trying to see through the curtains.
there is a significant concern about what's going on in the woods, but I need to see. Do I see anyone else through the curtains? Maybe posted on ground level, anything beyond the one on the
It
roof.
give me a wits plus awareness, difficulty 4. This is after your. It would normally be a difficulty 6.
Shoot.
Not
Okay.
yet. Not yet. You don't. All right. Back to the top. The other two wolves that hadn't attacked yet. One of them jumps on Haggard, tries to rip on him. Haggard, you get to make a dexterity plus athletics check, -1. Holy shit.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 successes. 1, 2, 13. Okay, so 13, 7 superficial damage to Haggard. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have one ag as one of the wolves just rips into you out of nowhere, just rips and just grabs into your haunches, yanks, and you actually give almost a worried, not a yelp, but a holy shit, as this thing just rips into you for a second. The other one turns and tries to rip into the Song of Ashes.
So I'm at how much health?
You are full health. You're gonna have to heal. You're definitely gonna have to do some healing because you're full with one ag.
Okay.
All right. The Song of Ashes. You need to make your dexterity plus athletics -1.
I forgot to do my Galabro physical test dice on my last roll, but do they apply to this?
They do apply to this, yes.
Okay, so
Remember, did you apply your +4 dice, Haggard?
I didn't.
We got to remember to do that.
Can you do it now?
Yeah, and not explode.
Yes, let him. Yes, throw
4 additional green dice, right?
Yes, throw 4. What'd you get roll?
5, 5, 3, and a 2.
No successes.
Great.
So it didn't matter.
Okay. Back to what I need to do here. 3, 4.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 2 successes? 3 successes.
3.
3. So you take 3. It's cut in half, so you take 2 because it's rounded up. You take 2 as another very painful bite because he's still got a crit on you. Rips into superficial. Rips into your shoulder. So you are now at 3 superficial total out
Correct,
of 5.
that's right as well.
All right, as he rips into your shoulder blade, pulling on it, you give an oh shit kind of yelp as well because that damn hurt. All right, Haggard, you're up.
Am I gaining a rage from that?
Yes, everyone who got hurt gained a rage.
All right. So there's how many left?
There are 4 left.
4 left. I guess I'm going to go for another 3?
Yep. Remember, you're at -2 to all your actions.
Orin is there. What is Orin doing?
Oh, yeah.
Orin.
Hell yeah,
Yes,
Orin and Morwen.
Morwen's not there.
Oh, that's right, she's not. You mentioned that earlier,
Orin
yes.
shifts to his SPO, even though he doesn't like to. He sees that. All right, so he loses a rage. He howls at the moon, gains it back, makes his attack. Oh, so too many dice. It's his +1. Actually, I'm just going to narrate Orin. Orin jumps onto one and starts tearing one up. They tussle on the ground, rolling back and forth. Eventually, Orin comes up with part of his throat in his mouth. But part of the enemy's throat in his mouth as he's thrown at the enemy. The enemy's
His throat in his own mouth. And I'm like, oh my god, how did that go so poorly?
So 2 are injured now and 2 are uninjured?
2 are injured, 2 are uninjured. There's a total of 7. So that means 2 have not attacked. 1 is dead, 2 are injured, 2 are uninjured. 1 has not done anything, it's just kind of circling.
All right, I'm going to try to take out the... I feel like I should probably leave the injured ones to them.
You want to try to heal.
No, you're in Kratos though too.
Yeah, true. I do need to kill something.
Yeah, you need to do 2 rage checks to heal the aggravated damage you have.
Yeah, which is just 1 dice, right?
2 dice.
2 dice, okay.
2 dice. Alright, so you lose a rage, but you heal the aggravated damage you have. So you should be at 2 rage, I think, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll try to take out the 2 the 2 injured. So,
Okay.
do I do a rage check to do
Yes.
the 2?
Yes. So
Okay.
you do 1 rage check if you want to attack 2 targets. All right. So you lose a rage. You're down to 1.
Yep.
You're bound to get hit again. So you're attacking. All right. So
Right.
let me take away that aggravated you have.
So, nope.
I wish this was going. Sorry, this isn't going as smooth as I wanted to, guys. Okay, Haggard, make your attack not at a -2. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Not great.
5. Not great. And they're attacking you back. The first one. They're
That is the injured one.
injured
One of the
yes.
injured
So
ones.
he's got a -2. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did you get?
5.
5. So you still get your +3. So you managed to kill another one. As you
Okay.
tear into it, you slam down and you break its back, and you can feel a very satisfying snap as it just cracks in its body, just and just whines and just passes out. All right, and your next attack. That's much better.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 successes. This one. All right. So as you leap on this one, you land on its shoulders, separating its shoulder blades from its sternum, splaying it out completely, and you reach down and you throw it from the back, just ripping the top of its skull off its head, just spitting it out and leaving the brain just floating on the ground like a Bethesda glitch.
Bethugly. Oh, man.
All right, so that's Haggard. So you've killed the 2 that are injured. I am Tinderly. Your old pack is falling. It's just is falling before your new pack. It's just without remorse tearing it apart.
Out with the old and with the new. I was.
No one ever said it was without remorse. It was.
Oh, right. A single tear shines in the moonlight.
Can't hear you, Tindy.
Yeah, I guess nobody really looks that broken up about it now, do they?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
I actually, the whole time I was thinking about a pretty big speech for that thing, and then I wasn't. It all just happened so fast, I wasn't able to.
How many are left that are injured?
There are none that are injured. There are 2 that are uninjured. There is 1 that has not engaged.
Okay. I too did not roll extra dice for my switch last time, so I get the +2 dice for the physical, right?
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
+1 if
And
you're
then the
biting.
+1.
If you're biting.
And then the +1 if you're attacking something Haggard did, but he killed both the things he attacked.
Yep, Haggard killed
Yeah.
both things he attacked.
Okay, so of the ones that are left, do I recognize any of them as anything specific to me? Like, do I recognize the leader being left? Do I recognize maybe someone I didn't like left?
Yeah, there's the leader's the one who has not engaged. He's kind of watching and observing, waiting to see what happens. The ones you don't like are already dead. What's left is just angry wolves that just seem to want to hurt you. And one of them is lunging at you, so you have to decide what you're going to do. Are you going to dodge it, or are you going to lunge back at it?
Well, that's unfortunate because I was thinking that, generally speaking, you should probably go for the leader to get the other ones to run off. But I'm going to have to defend myself then.
All right.
So we're going to take a
Strength plus brawl versus a strength plus brawl.
7.
If you tie, you each do you each do damage to each other. You will do aggravated. The wolf will not.
Okay, so I've got
Wolf with the
8
superficial.
dice. 3 of them are rage.
Remember, you have your plus, and so you've accounted for your +2 from Hispo.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
So I've got 8 dice for this roll.
Yes, ma'am. All right, that's 4 successes. Versus 4 successes. All right, so you do 2 aggravated damage to the wolf, and it does 1 superficial to you. I will mark that down. All right, so you have taken a total of 3 superficial damage as you bite each other. You're tumbling around, rolling around, jockeying for position. Team Wildwood, what do you do?
I'm going to try to make a dash and attack the leader.
Yeah, you're going to attack the leader? All right, so roll your dexterity plus brawl. And he's going to attack. He's going to leap at you. And you're in Glabro form. He's going to leap at you in his...
Yep, I'm going to remember my dice this time for my Glabro.
Very nice. Critical success. 1, 2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love to see
Leader
it.
on leader action.
I love to see it.
So I was thinking,
Oh my god, it's a tie! It's a crit tie!
Amazing. That's awesome.
As you both leap toward each other, you both slam into each other. Your knee hits him just under the jaw as he manages to wrap that jaw onto your arm, and you drag each other down, struggling under each other. You take 1 superficial, he takes 1 superficial, and you are now grappled to each other, punching and striking each other, and just tussling around. All right, top of turn 3. Elwin
They're
Bell.
slap fighting.
What did Orin do?
Oren jumped on the other one and is tussling with that one. He did not get an instant kill this time.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Nerdwire, what are you doing in your area? Are you on comms? You trying to say anything?
Yeah. Well, no. I'm just listening, and I know that if I try to call out to them, there is nothing that I will get back from them. But I'm still waiting for signal to know that they've reached the point where I need to start taking shots.
Make another Wish Plus awareness check, difficulty 4.
Yep.
Closer, but nothing this turn. All right. Orion Long, you're up.
I'm going to use. First of all, I'm going to howl at the moon.
And you did take damage, so you get another rage.
did you use willpower?
Did I take damage?
Yeah, you took
I didn't.
one.
I'm
No,
not.
you
I'm
did
not
take
spending it
damage.
yet.
No, I did take damage, so
did
I'm
not
just
take
going to howl, and I'm going to get the 1 rage. I'm going to do a rage check for Raging Strike
Okay.
on the leader.
All right. You lose the rage.
Okay. And so that's an additional 3 dice.
Yep.
So we're looking at 17.
All right. He's going to, while you're attacking him, he's going to try to attack you. That's the nature of this. Whoa. What happened? What'd you get? It just totally
1,
froze on my
2,
end.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, because it's just my dice room just crashed.
Yeah, that was too many dice. Broke it.
Broke it. Broke it. DD dice just actually broke.
Sorry. He loses. I win.
Yeah, let me roll for him.
There you go.
It just overcomplicates, Pete. It just overcomplicates. I can't remember it. All right, so there we go. How many successes you get?
What did you say? 7? 8? I don't remember what.
8, 4. Oh, now they moved. I'm scared. But
Yeah.
All right, so 2. You got 8. He got 2. So you rip into the leader. You did +3, so half. You do 4. 4 more. You do 4 more health to the leader. He's still up. It's only superficial. He's still barking, still growling. He did nothing back to you. Tenderly, there's 1 more left. He's tumbling with that you can notice. He's tumbling with Orin. Do you help Orin or do you help Orion and it's Song of Ashes?
making me pick. I'm going to presume that new leader doesn't need me. So I'm gonna go help Oren. Okay, so I get 2 for his spell, 1 for biting. Is that all my bonus dice this round?
Yep.
Okay.
No. Someone else.
No, you get one
You
more
get one
bonus
more.
because you're pack tactics.
Because you're attacking something someone else is attacking.
Okay, so four bonus dice, 8, 9. 3 of them are still rage.
Yep. He's dodging
1,
you
2,
because
3.
he's attacking Orin.
Okay, so 6.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 6.
Hold on. Isn't that double teeth an extra crit there too?
It's just 2 successes. Not
okay,
4
it's
successes.
okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's just 2 successes instead of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so Tindy, you take a damage. All right, keyword savior is a bonus reverse. Roll again. Tindy, who rolls again? Tindy. You want Tindy, or do you want me to roll again? Okay.
He redeemed for Tindy, but
redeemed for Tindy.
I don't know if he knew he could redeem to make you roll. Make Zed roll again.
Did it say that? I was actually curious if we could make you. I wasn't sure that was working.
Reroll the crit.
Reroll the crit. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yes.
No, Tindy latches in and throats the wolf, pulling at its throat, ripping it out. All right. Song of Ashes. This is round 3. You're with the leader, and Haggard's and Orion's there with you. So you guys have dispatched the rest of the pack, but you've given up precious time dealing with these wolves.
Yeah, did we finish them all off?
No, you still have the leader right in front of you.
Still have the leader?
He's whimpering. He looks like he looks like he'll bolt.
Well, I'm only in
Give him the
Glabro,
opportunity.
so I'm just going to toss him to Haggard.
Toss him at Haggard.
Yeah,
Okay.
green ups. Yeah, I want
Just
to make
picks
sure
him
Haggard
up, throws him.
Yeah, I'm just going to toss him like I know exactly who he's for. He's
Give me
just
a
a green
strength-
sacrifice here.
Give me a strength plus brawl check to see if you can throw him at Haggard. You get +2 to your roll because you're in Glabro.
Oh wait, I need one more rage. I forgot I was at 3. Actually, rolled wrong earlier.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. He tries to dodge that. No, actually, he tries to fight back. Why would he try to dodge that? You got a crit. He might get a crit. He didn't get a crit, but he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He got 8, so he got 2 over. So he does 4 damage. So he does 2 superficial to you. As you pick him up to bite you, to throw him, he bites your arm and he hangs onto it for dear life. As you try to toss him at Haggard, it pulls and he rips some of your flesh off, and he's pulled off your arm.
So that would put me at 6 superficial. So I take a 1 actual.
No, not
after
yet.
the 5
No,
superficial.
you are just
Okay.
You are full ups. You are at -2 to your dice pools.
Okay.
All right. That's turn 3. As the wolf pulls off, that doesn't pull off your arm, but pulls some flesh off your arm. Orin leaps on him and drags him down and just begins ripping at him and pulls his throat out once again. Redeeming that pathetic throw that you just had for a second ago.
It's no wonder the Bellkeepers listened to him when he said, "Hey, fair maiden, stay behind."
All right, Nerdwire, this is your top. You may make one more Wits plus awareness check.
Okay. Oh, one too many. Son of a gun! Okay.
All right, so you don't notice anything. You just notice that the glint is back on you. You're pretty sure if you move, you're going to get shot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you guys communicate? You're back in real time. You have ops.
All right. I'm going to switch back to Lupus, obviously.
Okay. Yep.
Gaining any rage from that?
Yes. Everyone gets a rage. One rage. Everyone involved in that except Nerdwire.
I hope your dick freezes to the roof you're on. Oh, sorry. I hope your dick freezes to the roof you're on.
Who?
You.
Why me?
You're just chilling on a roof.
I'm not on a roof. I'm on the ground.
Whatever.
underneath
I
tree
hope
cover.
a squirrel burrows itself in your ass.
I am waiting for you guys to get to the point. Are you doing this over comms right now? This is out of character.
God, what do I need to do to heal?
You need to spend a rage, make a rage check, and you can heal a superficial damage each rage check that you make.
While Tindy is busy not looking, healing, I piss on all of the dead bodies. They're mine. I killed them.
Okay. So I have 3 damage.
Filing a
correct?
corpse.
All right, Duskwalker, I'm going to pull up your character sheet, and I'm going to make all your rolls. No more narrated kills for you.
So I've got 3 damage.
Why would you do that,
correct?
Pete?
Yep.
Why would you do that, Pete?
Thanks, Pete.
And
Why
I've
are
got
you doing this?
4 rage.
You can spend 1 a turn. You make 1 rage check per turn. So you can keep making rage checks till you're healed up. I got a current sheet. I think I got a current sheet. It's so wrong, then I won't use it, okay?
Yeah, he's gonna have to go back to narrating, I guess.
I'm gonna go back to narrating it then. Alright, do you want to keep healing, Tindy?
I would like to heal at least 1 more.
Alright, go for it. Make another rage check. Anybody else want to do healing as well?
I'm healed up.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm full on superficial, so I should heal, right?
Yep. Okay, so that's 1.
I'll go ahead and roll for my last one.
Okay, you're healed up, Tindy.
Awesome.
So you healed 2.
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna go for?
Yeah, how much can I do in the time allotted here?
You have as much time as you want. You can take as much time as you like. I mean, time is progressing. But
Okay, it's making time like progress. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we should probably get
Yeah,
to...
let's get moving.
All right.
Have its size limp to me.
All right.
I'm also going to get back into lupus form so we can make some time.
No rage check for that. That's right. Nerdwire, make 1 more wits plus awareness check. Come on, buddy, you got this. Willpower if you have to.
What can I got so fucking many points in your channel. What do I need to spend here? You tell me.
See, I could use points too, but I'd feel bad about using them.
That's fair. I'll save them for the vamps.
I guess I will waste 1 more willpower.
I will let you, just because.
In keyword,
Oh,
thank you
okay.
for saving me.
I-
Freaking finally. Ah!
I'm going to fate revolts to that, so he has to reroll.
All right.
Don't you dare.
All right, so you notice. Wow, you haven't heard. You heard their comms. You heard them talking. You finally notice. You finally get a view of them as the curtain moves. You see through the other window. They're on the north side of the house. That storyteller has been telling you 100 damn times. They're on the north side of the house on the north lawn, where there's no access to snipers. You see, but what you do see through the window is you see Jeremiah Clancy chained to a tree.
He did.
No, he's not dead.
That's Jerry Fox.
This is new Jerry.
right.
This is new Jerry.
New Jerry.
This is new
This is
Jerry.
Werebear Jerry.
All right, so the rest of you, the north side of the house, as you move around, you come to the house. What do you tell them, Elwin?
I go over the in-ears. 1 sniper on roof. Everybody else is on north side. Bowkeeper should be pinching him. Jeremiah Clancy, chained to tree. outside. New Jerry. I'm gonna go after the sniper on the roof.
New Jerry. Chained a tree.
Werebear.
What side?
Storyteller, what side?
What side? You this time you won't be able to miss it. Big tree.
He's inside.
No, he's not inside.
No, he's outside.
Oh, okay.
He's
So
outside.
there's a tree indoors. That's rad.
No. Unfortunately, it's not a treehouse. Should be though.
That's just some cool indoor tree stuff.
So big tree, we can't miss it.
All right. So
Now this is taking place outside. Is it like is the moon bright enough for us to see this?
This is
there a
dusk.
bonfire going on. Like what's okay?
it's dusk. Yep. The moon that's it's cloud cover, so it's very dark. It's dusk, but it's dark because the clouds are covering everything. All right. So as you approach, the north side of the house is a frozen graveyard of trees. Their skeletal branches weighed down with fresh snow, yet beneath the surface something festers. The ground is cracked and split. Steam rises from dark fissures where the corruption of the verdant blight seeps from below. The air is thick with the scent of rotting wood and damp earth, unnatural in the dead of winter. A great twisted tree looms at the center of the clearing, its bark slick with black sap, pulsing as if it draws breath. The snow around it is tainted, turned to gray sludge, where the roots snake through outwards, casting shadows that move on their own. At its base, Jeremiah Clancy is chained to the gnarled roots. His arms stretched outward, the silver links biting into his flesh. His breath comes in harsh, ragged gasps, the cold turning each exhale into a visible plume of steam. His once improving frame is gaunt, his skin pale, eyes sunken with exhaustion. The life is being drained from him, siphoned into the tree behind him, veins of sickly green energy creeping across his exposed flesh. 5 figures in heavy cloaks stand in a semicircle around the altar, their faces hidden behind crude wooden masks, each one carved as an expressionless, hollow-eyed visage. They grip high-powered shotguns, their barrels already dusted with frost. They stand motionless, silent, waiting. At the center of it all is Robert Hayes. He stands before the altar, arms raised, his head thrown back as he chants in a language that was never meant to be spoken by mortal tongues. The very earth trembles beneath him, and the air thick with something primal, something wrong. Then the ritual reaches its climax. The deep, thunderous crack splits the air, not from the sky, but from the roots beneath the snow. The ground shudders violently, sending fractures spiraling outward, chunks of frozen dirt and ice splitting apart. Hayes stumbles once, his body jerking unnaturally as if something is clawing its way out from inside him. His back arches violently, his mouth opening in a soundless scream as deep green veins wail beneath his skin, pulsing like roots feeding on tainted soil. His breath turns to mist, thick and heavy, carrying the stink of mildew, rot, and deep, damp decay. The change happens fast. His skin darkens, the texture toughening, turning rough and cracked like aged bark. Fungal growths burst forth from his shoulders, spreading in wide spore-laden fans, the edges dripping with thick, resinous fluid. His arms lengthen, fingers splitting into clawed, gnarled talons, blackened thorns emerging along his forearms. His legs twist, reshape, bones snapping, reforming into a hunched, monstrous stance. Roots and sinew merging where his feet once stood. His face elongates, the flesh splitting away to reveal a wooden mask of raw, living bark, its features warped into a grotesque, hollow-eyed expression of eternal hunger. From his skull erupts a massive crown of twisted antlers, coiled with thorned vines that pulse like veins, dripping a sickly amber-hued sap that streams upon the snow. What do you do? Those who are there, as you come across the Elwyn, you're not even seeing this yet.
I need communication. Where the fuck are you guys?
I look to my side at Moonpetal and ask her what she sees. Curious if she sees something different than I do.
Moonpetal just is in awe and is scared. Very
Orin
scared.
didn't like chuck a grenade at these people.
Orin is preparing a thermite grenade with his red bag as you speak.
That sounds right.
But what does everyone else do?
Ashes.
I'm certainly asking Shadowheart if she's heard anything from the Bowkeepers yet, because we're already late. We should have.
Where the fuck are you guys?
We're just arriving on the scene here.
I say, no bow keepers. Moon petals scared.
As you start mentioning the bow keepers, you hear a howl echo across the night as the 5 women come rushing out of the woods in their hispo forms, charging towards Hayes. He turns and whips one arm. The fingers from his extended right hand extend out as long, thorny veins. The first one impaling Morgan almost immediately through her chest, bursting out through her back. The third wrapping around Lila's legs, dragging her down to the ground. The fifth wrapping around Arwen's neck, squeezing and squeezing as she shifts to Krinos and claws and tries to pull the cabling off her neck. Hayes turns and looks at you and just laughs as he whips his hand around, tossing the bodies off to the side, leaving only one of the bow keepers still standing. Tamsin, in her helmet form, in her hispo form, growls angrily as she begins to get to leap. What do you do?
Oh, and the Bowkeepers just attacked. Hayes wiped them out in no time. If you don't have a vantage point on this, it's your call, but you need to get in here. We got to go in.
God, what did the sniper do?
Sniper hasn't done anything yet.
Didn't turn to look at these wolves?
Nope.
Pull trigger anyway.
Pull the trigger of the sniper?
Yep.
All right, they pull the trigger on you too.
It's your wife.
Yeah, you got to do the antler thing. It's go time. I mean, he's got to make the call. Double antler. Double wiggly antler.
Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you both managed to shoot each other's rifles and disarm each other. You both got 8 successes. Don't give me that look. This
is some Metal Gear Solid bullshit.
Metal Gear Solid shit.
For real.
You just both had expert shots. She got a crit. You did not. Kaboom! You bet.
He said she. He said it.
I knew it was a woman. I already knew it was a woman. I didn't know who.
The rifle flies out of your hand, and you're pretty sure you see something similar happen across the way. Ding! What do you do? Not you, because that's what you did right now. What do you 3 do? 4 do. Orwin has prepped a thermite grenade and has already tossed it at Hayes, and it has hit and it has done damage. It burns into his chest. He howls in pain, but he shakes it away, and you notice as he almost heals almost immediately as more life energy is stopped at Clancy.
We need to get Clancy off that tree, off that altar, whatever.
All right, who wants
I'll work on that. Orion, do your thing.
All right, Orion, what do you want to do?
What is he? It's just a tree? Like what?
Clancy's attached to a tree. It's a giant corrupted tree. It's massive. He is chained. He's a 6'5" guy, and he's chained like this to the tree with silver chains.
The same tree that Hayes is like infused with?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You're just chained to
You
Hayes.
didn't happen to specialize in tree combat, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it might be a silver chain. I can still touch
Have they actually
it, right?
done
I'm not
anything
getting
yet?
hit
Is
by
it too late for me to use a willpower to reroll that shot?
It's too
The
late.
3.
It's too late.
Oh, okay.
And you got so many successes, there's nothing left to re-roll.
I mean, I do have an axe on me.
I rolled 11 dice. I could reroll 3 of them.
Oh, you're right, you could. But it's too late by now. What do you do, Haggard? Sorry.
I mean, I do always have an axe on me. Like, is it possible for me to break these chains? Like,
Anything's possible. You're gonna make a strength plus melee attack.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to free Jerry.
What form are you gonna go to? Glabro to do it in?
Fuck.
You can't turn
No.
it, dude. That's silver.
I mean, even Glabro, you don't have the silver immunity,
Yeah.
so
It's not like it's gonna whip up and hit you in the face like I mean, it could, but I doubt it. I hadn't thought about that. That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
Maybe a brutal failure.
I'm going to howl at the moon.
You've already done that.
Again, rage.
You've already howled at the moon.
Okay, do it. All right.
Yeah. I think you've already done it twice, but let's say I think I'm gonna go the second time.
Okay, all right. I
He
could
howls at the moon.
potentially
No
lose-
benefit.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to go into Krinos.
Oh, nice. He goes to make your 2 rage checks. Lose 1 rage.
Yep. All right, I'm going to attempt to free Jerry. What'd you say?
Did
You say melee?
Strength plus melee, yes.
Strength plus melee. Okay. That's still 8 plus 4. Not the best roll I've had.
No, it's not. 1.
Can I
2.
spend a willpower and reroll it?
Yes, you may. May reroll 3 of those dice.
if only I was as quick thinking.
Offers chat some popcorn.
One more.
1 more. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. You break one of the chains. You swing and you break one of the chains. So one of his arms is free. He's very weak. He kind of slumps forward a little bit. He's being held up by the chains. All right, Wildwood, what do you do? The 5
Same
people.
thing.
The 5
I went
people.
for chains.
Okay, the 5 people with shotguns are starting to move towards you guys.
I'm sure they are. Let's go for these chains.
All right, so you go for the chains. You go for the cultists.
Actually, yeah, I'm actually going to go for. I'll go for an occultist because it's going to be strength based on those chains, and that's not I'm not going to be of any help there.
All right.
I will be Glabro though.
All right, so dexterity plus strength. That's dexterity plus brawl. I'm sorry, plus 2 for being in Glabro.
Oh, there's my roll there.
All right, and he's
then-
just going to shoot at you. He is just a cultist. He's not like some kind of trained military person. He just happens to have a really good shotgun.
And then, how much? I'm at so much rage. I need to do his dice differently. I'm actually having trouble with the math. I'm in so much rage. All right. 5. Okay.
Three successes, nice. And he fires at you with his 4 dice. 2 successes, all right. So you come in with your Krav Maga strike. You hit him in the throat, and he drops his weapon and he reaches up and he grabs his throat, and he starts choking on his own tongue. All right, Tindy Shadowheart, what do you do?
I
Eats
asked.
popcorn.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in time, I don't really know what else I should do other than eat popcorn because holy heck. No. I look back to Moonpetal again and ask her, is there something on that side that would make things better on this side if we dealt with that? You know, like, is there something over there that's giving him strength that if we dealt with it on that side, it would make him weak on this side?
Says no. Have to take his heart.
I mean, you know, that's kinky. Okay. Well, so much for being safe and, you know, just running comms for the night.
There's no playing it safe. You should have known better.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling Nerd all day. You've had this plan all day that, you know, I was just going to be like laying back. And
No. You were in the back for backup to them. That's why you were in the back. So it went Haggard, Wildwood, then you in battle order. Strong, battle hardened, and then the person who's too precious for battle. So,
but now we're just screwed. Okay.
Andy, darling, I need you to bite somebody's penis off.
Okay, so we're gonna go for it. We're going to pick the poor sop closest to me, and we're gonna, you know, attempt to do a murder.
All right, so your strength plus brawl versus his dexterity plus athletics.
Okay, so I never changed out of his SPO, so I still have that +2.
Yep.
What's my rage currently at?
Should be at 2.
2. So let's see here. 2. So I've got a bonus 3, so 7 and 8. So a 2 plus 6.
All right, and he's going to be firing his shotgun at you as you attempt to
They
fight
always
him.
do.
They always do.
They always try to shoot me with a shotgun, and it hurts.
Why haven't you invested in bulletproof armor yet?
Oh, versus your 2. So you're doing aggravated damage. So you do 3 aggravated damage. You rip this guy's arm clear off his body as you jump up, grab the shoulder, twist, yank, and boom, blood sprays all over the snow. And he drops the shotgun, and he's screaming in pain, and he kind of just passes out from the shot.
Good for him. Good for him. That's a good call on his part. Just pass out.
All right, so the other 3 who have not been hurt turn and round on Shadowheart and Song of Ashes, and they all
Before that happens, I know Oren's taking his turn already, right? Throwing the grenade.
Yeah, he's throwing the grenade.
What about the bow keepers?
They're going to go last.
Okay.
They're going to go last. So they turn and they round on. First one rounds on Shadowheart. You may make a dexterity plus athletics -1. As he turns around and wheels a shotgun at you in close range.
Dexterity plus athletics -1.
Yep. +2 because you're in your Hispo form.
So, yeah. So 2 rage, 3 greens. Right, I do 2 rage out of my dice.
2 rage, yep. All right, so you take 3 superficial damage as a shotgun blast. About 4, actually. You take 2 because it's halved. As a shotgun blast tears into you, buckshot, not silver, just pelts into your body. It hurts. Son of a bitch, it hurts. The other one turns on...
Do I gain a rage?
Yes, you do. I gain a range? You gain a rage. Song of Ashes, the other one turns on you. Fires his shotgun at you. You make the same roll. Dexterity plus athletics. You're in Glabro, so you get your +2.
They always freaking try to shoot at me.
No, that was Zed.
That was Zed. So you dance out of the way. You take one. You don't take any damage as you dance out of the way as a shotgun rips past you. And Orion Long, the last one that's standing, who still shoots at you while you're trying to free Clancy. You can make your dexterity plus athletics -1 as well. These guys are not like your best trained people. All right, so you managed to duck out of the way as one shoots at you. All right, time for Hayes' turn. Hayes.
Barkeepers? They go after Hayes?
They go after Hayes.
Okay.
Because they are currently grappled with Hayes.
Oh, okay.
Hayes whips his hand around. Morgan slides off his finger, landing on the ground. She does not change form, but she is unconscious. Arwen jumps at while the cord is wrapped around her neck. She finds Purchase and tries to jump forward to cut the cord apart. She makes her attack using Spirit of the Fray to try to attack as many cords as possible. She cuts one, does not manage to cut her own, and is slowly being strangulated. Lila is unconscious and being held up by her leg. Her head has been smashed into the ground. She is unconscious. Tamsin runs in and attacks, biting into Hayes' bark-like shoulder, doing barely any damage to him. All right, top of round 2. What do you do, Elwyn Bell?
We did just hit 7:30.
Yeah, we're going to take a break.
Why don't we take our break right here? We'll be right back, everybody. Everyone.
Claws grip the earth so tight. Silent forests call their name in the dead of the night. Greed pours oil, shadows creep in every silent grove. Werewolves rise for Gaia's breath, they fiercely rove. Run through silver streams, fight the poison black. Hear the heartbeat of the wild, there's no turning back. Corruption's grip on the land, we tear it asunder with the house of rage. We guard Gaia's wonder. City lights, a blinding light, concrete spreads like flame. Bodies broken by the grind, souls stripped of their name. Sacred groves, ancient tales, lost in greedy schemes. Werewolves gather, bound by blood, to reclaim their dreams. Run through silver streams, fight the poison black. Hear the heartbeat of the wild, there's no turning back. Corruption's grip on the land, we tear it asunder with the house of rage. We guard Gaia's wonder. Ancient spirits whispering in the oak and pine. Echoes of a world at peace, lost in wounds of time. Murdered lands for gold and steel, sky choked with greed. Werewolves rise, the storm of earth, the earth's stormy steed. Moonlight bathing, broken lands, tears and shadows fall. Echoes of the lupine call, through the wild they'll crawl. Heart beats fast, sharpened tooth, no safe haven here. For those who roam Gaia's trust, now they know the fear. In shadows we gathered, the moon whispered low, from the ashes of Gaia where rivers cease to flow. Dark fury rising close, scraping the sky, with teeth bared for battle and fury in our eyes. We run through the wastelands, the earth gone to dust. Silent echoes of forebears, in vengeance we trust. The world spawn upon us, our ranks standing thin, but the howl of the galliard will never let them win. Howling winds of doom, we heed the call. Tales of the apocalypse, we stand tall. In the darkest hour we'll make our stand, for the fallen king and the forgotten land. Embers of the forest, the whispers of the dead. With each breath we remember the blood we've shed. Cities that crumble under blackened night, our story in the wind, etched by the fight. Through lifetimes of sorrow, with shadows we blend. Galliard's tail turning in the night we descend. Cursed by their darkness, blessed by our rage. On the edge of destruction we write our own page. To the camp's heart we return, scar to beat, yet the spirit of warriors will never meet defeat. In the ghost of the world that once was pure, we sing the lore of warriors fierce and sure.
Here we go, guys. All right.
And a snowstorm.
Welcome back. In a snowstorm, Haggard just went and risked his life to get a very expensive soda. Now he has to leave the country because he killed somebody. That's what I heard. That's what I got out of this.
Also what I heard too. I heard that too. I'll validate it.
That's what I saw.
Like I would admit it. Thank you. I know better.
All right, we were at the top of our second turn of this massive combat between Mayor Hayes, the Tree Hayes, X-Death. Mayor Hayes, a.k.a. X-Death, has now decided that he has become the Verdant Blight. And we are in action round 2 as he is decimating the Bowkeepers. Haggard, you were working on the chains. But while you're working on the chains, Pete has told me that he wants Oren to go and try to set debt cord on the chains to let you go do your job.
Okay. Then I am going to do that. Because I need to kill something. I am going. Yep. So.
He is going to kill Jeremiah Clancy. He's weak. It's easy.
Go for the easy target.
He's already tied up.
We don't want to kill him, do we?
No.
No,
Okay,
please don't.
I don't think so.
Come through comms. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
He's a mage, so it'd be cool.
Okay, so I am going to, if possible, can I use Spirit of the Fray to try to attack someone to kill them, and the second attack to free Arwen?
Yes.
Okay, so rage check for Spirit of the Fray.
Yes.
Boom.
All right, it would have activated anyway.
And then first attack. I'm assuming I'll try to kill somebody on the way to freeing her.
Yep. So you're going to attack one of the. I take it one of the cultists.
Yes.
All right. So he's going to try to shoot you while you're trying to rip his face off.
For the hell of it, to ensure that I kill someone, I'm going to do another rage check for Raging Strike.
Oh my goodness.
1 second. Let me just do that here.
Lose a rage.
Lose rage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's what I said. That was 16 dice. No, 17.
No, yeah, 17.
Don't want to go against them, vampires? So a crit?
I think he's dead.
He's dead. Yes. So it doesn't even need to roll. Doesn't matter. as you run by the first one, you just swipe with your face and you just catch him right across the face, and you don't even stop to think about it. His face comes with you. The rest of his head does not. Basically grabbed him by the nostrils and ran by and took the face with you. And he screams and he falls to his death. He grips his face, blood leaking everywhere. His eyes ooze through his fingers, and he just falls to his knees and expires. All right, your second attack to try to free Arwen.
I wink at El. Oh wait, Elwyn can't see me. Never mind. All right, to free Elwyn or Arwen.
Arwen. Oh,
yeah, she's free.
Yes.
Oh my God! As you leap and you bite through,
That's a double crit success.
It's a double crit. That's ridiculous. And you sever one of his fingers, and he screams out in pain, and he doesn't even bother to attack you back. Arwen falls to her knees, rips the thing off, lets out a scream, and howls, and just charges at Hayes, swinging wildly at him, tearing into his bark skin, doing massive amounts of damage to him. Fortunately, Hayes has 20 health levels and regenerates 3 a turn. As he regenerates 3 of those that he takes. All right, Tinderly, you're up. What do you do?
I've had a really bad night, y'all. Just had to put my old pack down.
Oh, we're all having a really bad night.
I put them down. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, watch my pack be put down.
Old pack.
Old pack.
I've been shot again. Things don't look so good. I feel like, in typical Shadowheart fashion, she's reached a point where she feels like she's just had too much. She's had too much.
So she leaves.
She's going Krino.
Like, I'm out.
Kill the dramatic moment.
No, I
specialty.
I think she's really mad now. It's been a night of too much. I think she's gonna try and go Krynos.
Nice.
Yes, I shift to Krynos.
Roll 2 rage dice. Roll 2 dice for a rage check. You do not lose any rage, and you shift to Krynos, exploding into a 9-foot form of just pure muscle and fur and claw and anger and rage. And you are at a -2 to attack. But what do you attack? Hayes or one of the cultists that shot you?
Moonpetal told me the only way to end this was to rip out his heart. I'm going to try to rip out his heart.
All right, you will need to make 5 successes on a strength plus brawl -2. So you're already at a -2. But so you're at just strength plus brawl.
Shit, you could have told me to rip out his
She has 4 extras, and she's attacking a target that Haggard attacked too, though.
So she gets +1, but the extra 4 she gets is subtracted by the -2 from shifting forms and the -2 for the cold shot to the heart.
Oh yeah.
So I only have a +1.
You only have 1 dice? Oh yeah,
No,
sure.
one extra. One
okay.
extra.
One
Over
extra,
her
yeah.
base strength and brawl.
You only have a 1 extra, and you need to get 5 successes.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate because. And how many of those are rage dice?
How many rage you got?
3.
I think 3.
3.
1, 2, 3, and I think it's The dice have to be with me, y'all. I'm sorry.
They're with you. They're
Yeah.
absolutely with you. 100% with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, you got a crit and a brutal failure as you rush up in your Krynos form. You slam both your hands into his chest. Oh, I'm sorry. He has to make an attack roll against you. I apologize. I'm sorry.
She grabs a hold of the heart, and as he attacks and pushes her away, it does mortal damage to her, but she brings the heart with her out of his body.
Well, Timmy did
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. 7 successes.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9.
6, 7, 8, 9. As you rush forward and you leap in the air, one of his fingers from his left hand extends out and impales you through your chest, coming out through your side, coming out straight out your other side, escaping, taking 2 ribs with it.
That doesn't sound good for my health.
Take 3 aggravated damage.
But you're in Krynos, so you have 4 extra health on top of what you already had.
We got to redeem for Call of the Wild.
Call the Wild Hunt.
What is he
The
wanting?
fuck? What do you want to call? What?
He wants a major supernatural event to happen.
He wants a major supernatural event to happen. Right now.
Keywork loves me. Keywork does not want me to die.
Well, you weren't about to die. You did take a lot of damage, but you weren't about to die.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. 3 ag.
It was a lot of emotional damage.
3 ag. All right. So what is going to happen? Oh my god! I wasn't expecting this keyword. All right. The moon suddenly becomes full, and the clouds part, and the moon's light shines upon everybody, giving everybody an extra 2 rage. What does that get everyone to?
5.
5.
7.
The
7.
moon loves me.
7? Who went to 7?
Me?
You take 2 ag, so you better do some. I did not realize that. So
Yeah, I mentioned it.
You stop at 5. You stop at 5. You do not go over 5.
I was at 5 before this move
Oh, shit.
took place.
So everyone who's not at 5 gets 2 rage.
Oh my god.
All right, but you still took as it goes from a gibbous moon to a full moon, bright moon. Everyone's going to be wondering what the fuck happened tonight.
Do I take the 2 aggravated?
And the earth begins
No.
to shake.
He said no. He said you stop
Okay.
at 5.
The earth begins to shake, and something begins to rise out of the lake.
Nessie.
All right, Tindy. So you are now impaled by one of Hayes' fingers. Wildwood,
Well,
what
I
do you
mean, I
do?
guess I'm keeping one of his hands busy.
Wildwood, what do you do?
I want to get on comms with Elwyn, ask him where he's at, and if we need to get into the Umbra
Drop
to actually
fog.
finish this.
Drop fog
I
is
can
what I
do that.
respond back.
All right.
Are you still just chilling on your dick in a tree?
I haven't
are you
gotten
still
around to
just-
the point where I can do anything yet, Haggard.
Resolve, glory, that's a pure.
I just had my gun shot out of my hands, and I haven't been asked what I've been doing yet. So
We got a brutal failure. So it doesn't go off. And something terrible happens as you, I don't know, you slip in the snow and you get angry, bump your head, taking that. You take you don't take any superficial, but you almost get rage from taking damage.
Can he spend a willpower
Yes,
to reroll?
no, you cannot spend a willpower to reroll bestial failures.
Gotcha.
That's unfortunate. That really broke the drama there for a second. On a very unfortunate bestial failure, as in the ice, Song of Ashes slips and lands on his face. Elwyn Bell, it's finally your turn. You told me what you were going to do. Narrate
I
it.
shift to lupus. I stick my face through the handle of the bag that I've prepared to go across this lake, and I start dashing. It's a 20-second max speed in my wolf form, dashing across the lake.
Give me a dexterity plus athletics check. As the ice begins to crack as you're running across it, as something's been summoned out of the ice.
Son of a gun.
Yeah,
Thanks, Keywork.
you chose to, dart across the lake
fine.
as something's coming through it. That doesn't
What?
sound good
You're
for your
fine.
health.
Okay, thank God.
With your 2 dice, you're fine as you dodge the cracks. As you run, I knew whether you could possibly fail that, so I wanted you to roll that. I know how poor you were. As you run, you're not a very coordinated wolf. As you run as quickly as you possibly can, slipping on the ice.
It's slick out here.
It's very slick. You finally get over there, and you are witness to Shadowheart impaled, Morgan impaled, Lila unconscious in the ground, Ira not worse. You don't see Ira, which is what's supposed to be correct.
She's not there.
All right, so top of round 3. All right,
Bowbreakers?
Bowbreakers.
Arwen
Arwen already attacked and did her damage. The other 2 are unconscious and cannot do anything. Hamson now finally has her turn, rushes in, goes to Krinos, jumps up. She's much larger than everyone else in Krinos. She's easily 10 feet tall. She jumps on the back of Hayes, and he makes an attack against her.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. She makes her attack.
With the amount of die that he has, that's not bad. Please be better.
I rolled some.
Hey, those are vampire dice.
No, those count. Don't worry. All right, so
Okay.
that's a 1, 2. That's a crit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, yeah. So she leads. She tears into Hayes, viciously ripping bark from his body, left and right. Not enough to hurt him. He's still got 16 health levels. All right, because he's healing. All right, we're top of the initiative. Haggard, what do you do?
After witnessing what Tindy was trying to accomplish, I'm going to try to take his heart out of his body.
All right, he's going to extend one of his other fingers in your general direction and attempt to stop you as well.
In your genital direction.
Genital direction.
I'm going to roll a rage dice for Raging Strike.
Yep. Lose the rage? Fine, because you're probably at 5.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm only at 2.
Oh,
No, you gained it from the moon, didn't you?
gained it from the moon when the moon went full.
Put me at 5?
Everyone gained 2 rage.
Right, I was only at 1.
Oh, so
Oh,
you were at
what?
3.
Oh.
Okay, now you're at 2.
Yeah. All right, okay, so... what was that, 17 again? Yeah.
17, yep. Minus 2 because you're going for the heart.
Minus 2, okay.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tie.
4 or 5. It's a tie. You both.
I will spend a willpower to roll 3 of those.
Go for it.
One
more.
So 6.
6. So you do not get your 5 successes you need to rip his heart out, but you do manage to do 6 more health superficial damage to him, which is reduced by half to 3. All right. I am Tinderly. Do you want to get away out of his grasp? You need to make a strength plus brawl versus his strength plus brawl to escape his grasp. Or do you want to try to attack him from his grasp? What do you want to do?
is it possible for me to still do what I was trying to do in my current condition?
No. But you can attack him. You can attack his arm and try to break free, which is the same as trying to break the grapple.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll try to, I guess, sever his arm.
All right.
Should you try to heal first?
Yes, try to heal. Thank you, Haggard.
1 rage check.
1 rage check. 2 rage checks because it's Ag.
Oh,
2 rage.
she could do it twice, couldn't she? If she wanted to.
No, you lose 2 rage.
Never mind.
That puts you to 3, but you still heal the Ag. Still heal aggravated damage. Now you make a strength plus brawl. He can't attack back because he's already attacked Haggard.
And this is a new turn, so she gets all of her bonuses, right?
It's all of her bonuses, yes.
Okay. So 4 additional on top of your base plus the 1 extra. So 5 total additional plus whatever your base strength and brawl is.
So I'm rolling 10 dice, and 3 of them are rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Two successes. All right, first.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it's not. He's trying to dodge. He does. He manages to you do not manage to escape him. All right, Wildwood.
Well, guy, now that I can, I guess, speak with Elwyn potentially, I'm going to ask him if we need to get into the Umbra to finish this.
No.
At least his thoughts on that.
No.
Fair enough.
We have to take care of this here.
I'm going to shift all the way into Krenos and go for the...
Did Shadowheart already share that like going into the Umbra isn't going to help with this situation, right? From her unicorn?
Her unicorn didn't say shit. It was frozen in awe, and that was it.
Yeah.
I think Storyteller said we have to take care of this out here. There's nothing on the inside.
Right.
Okay.
That what she saw scared her.
Shift.
Yeah.
All right, so you're shifting.
I feel like the only thing I didn't explicitly share was that she said that we had to take his heart out.
Roll another one.
Even
that's all.
From Galabro, it still takes 2?
Yep, still going to roll 2. Always going to roll 2 to go do. All right, so you lose 1 rage. You shift to Krenos. If you're going to attack, you take a -2 because it's because of its a minor action. The shift.
Okay.
Yep. Are you going for the heart?
Yeah.
It's another -2 for the called shot.
Okay.
Dexterity plus brawl for you. +1 because other people have attacked this target.
Perfect.
Come
on, baby.
Attempting to dodge.
Come on, baby.
4.
That won't be enough to get the heart. But you do manage to do 4 damage to him, which is cut down to 2. All right, so you are doing damage to him. Quite a bit, actually.
We're chewing away at him.
8. All right. So we are actually not doing 3 and out. We're doing 5 and out tonight.
Okay.
To give everyone an extra chance to be epic. All right, at the top of the turn, who's healing? Tell me who's healing. Raise your hand.
I don't need to.
All right, Hayes is healing. He heals 3 because he's not. Clancy's not free just yet.
I suppose I need to do another one.
Another 2 rage dice. The Boutkeepers are going to.
What did Pete do last turn?
He's trying to. He's popping chains.
Has he detonated yet?
He has not detonated.
I kind of want to back away from that, right?
Yes.
Is he going to call out to us or something? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
It takes you down to 1, doesn't it,
unconscious.
Yeah,
1 rage.
1 rage and 1 damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 rage checks, 1 damage. And you
Well,
lost 2 rage.
she did that. She lost 2 more on top of the 2 that she just lost, so she's down to 1 rage. Chat.
Chat.
All right. So he healed his 3. Or this turn, Orin will bust the chains and free Clancy. All right. Which will reduce his regeneration from 3 to 2. All right, so his turn. His declared action is he's going to attack Tindy again with another vein, another finger. Fingers. He's bound to determined. Take care of Tindy. Orion, you're going for the heart again. I take it.
Yep.
Wildwood, you're going for the heart. I take it as well.
Yep.
What are you doing, Nerdwire?
Who else is left around? Is there anyone that we need to worry about beyond Hayes right in front of us?
Beyond Hayes? No. Hampson is riding his back, chewing on him.
I shift to Krinos.
Rage for Tindy. Tindy, you get a rage point. You shift to Krinos. All right. You made your 2 rage checks. Fantastic. All right, so everyone's in Krinos. Everyone's attacking. Who did not kill someone last turn who was in Krinos? Raise your hand.
I did not.
And Wildwood did not. So
No.
you all have to spend a willpower.
Yep. I did.
Gotcha.
What happened to the sniper that was on the roof behind me?
Nothing's happened
This
to them
was,
yet.
They're still
this was
up
my
there.
They're still up
first
there,
turn
yeah.
in Krinos.
It doesn't. You just went into Krinos and attacked.
So I think you just forgot to do everyone's willpower
Yes,
check last round
I
then,
did,
because
yep.
that didn't happen. Okay.
I've been doing it. I've been doing it myself, or my own anyway.
All right,
Cool.
so we're at the top of turn 4. Everyone is attacking, so we're gonna let you guys attack first. Tindy, we're gonna go first, you and me. So you're attacking.
Okay.
You're trying to break out. He's going to be shooting another one at you. So you roll your strength plus brawl plus 4 plus 1, and I'll roll mine.
Okay, so 10, 2 of them are rage. 6 of them are not. Wait. 2 more. I said 10 and I rolled 8.
All right, you managed to break free as you dodge as one of the tendrils flings by you. You manage to move just out before it impales you again. All right, Orion, your turn.
All right. Going for the heart. Do I get the extra one since it's been attacked by others?
Yes, you get
or
the
is
extra
that...
one. Yep. So
Okay.
you're at a -2.
Yep. I'm going to use the raging strike for the extra 3. So I'll do the rage check for that. Lose the rage.
Put you at 1? Or 2?
All right. That puts me at 1.
All right.
So you said -2?
Yes, -2. So rip the heart out.
Come on, Baggy. You can do it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dodge.
Son of a gun.
Twists out of the way as you leap toward his heart, but instinctively knowing exactly what you're going for. Wildwood,
Going in.
go for it.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm on my last willpower.
All right. I'm not at a disadvantage this round, right?
No,
So I get my plus extra 4.
unless
Okay.
you're going for the heart.
I am going for the heart, yes.
All right, go for the heart. Go
I'm
for the
not
heart,
grappled
Boo.
by anything, so I got a clean shot at it.
Yep, -2.
And someone else has gone for it, so the extra 1.
You get the extra 1. Yes, sir.
Let me check my rage here. Oh, I don't need that many rage dice. Oops. Okay. I'm messing this all up. Nope.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Very nice.
Maybe.
And a crit.
Maybe. I'm glad I made sure I rolled it
Come
right.
on, Wildwood. You can do it.
He breaks the margin. He doesn't get 5 successes
Yep.
over the margin. So, but you still manage to get 3 successes, and you do another 2 damage to Hayes. So you're on the rise. All right, Nerdwire. You're going for the heart, I take it?
What's my disadvantage right now? I just transformed at the top of the turn.
Total of -4.
I just go for an attack on him.
All right, strength plus brawl.
I'm sweating here too.
You know what they say about best laid plans.
I'm like actually sweating here
All
too.
right, Nerdwire, you
about
do
it.
4 damage, which turns to 2 as you claw into his chest. You guys have managed to do 10 damage to him.
All right.
Now, as you're dogpiling him,
Orin freed. Sorry.
Yep, I know.
Orin freed Jeremiah.
Orin freed Jeremiah here. Boom! As the last chain pops. Well, as you are dogpiling, so to pun intended, on Hayes, a slit opens in the umbra above you. And it opens. And out comes Morwyn and Mother Winterfang.
Nice.
Leaping out of the umbra to attack. Leaping onto Hayes. Mother Winterfang stabbing him with a clave. Morwyn leaping out with a stop sign. You swing it as an axe. Swinging for the head with her dice pool of 8. He dodges. Morwyn still manages to do 3 superficial damage as she swings the stop sign through the air, clobbering him in the side of the face with it.
Arwen's got a turn too.
Arwen does have a turn as she reaches. She can't make her way for the heart, but she comes from behind, swinging wildly with her claws. She got a rage as well. Oh, I rolled the wrong shits again. But still, they have 5. As Arwen does another 5 damage, which is cut down to 3. All right, he has 4 health left. He regenerates at the top of the turn. Regenerates 2.
6.
All right, so what does everyone do?
I presume I've regained myself.
Yes, you have regained yourself. You're on your feet. You're in Krenos. Everyone who didn't kill anything, spend a willpower or frenzy.
Okay.
What happens if I frenzy now?
What happens if you frenzy?
Yeah.
I'm going for the heart again.
Why do you ask?
I'm very focused here.
You never know.
I mean, can't you take Hogloss and
I don't want
willpower
to.
pass?
I'm good with. I have no problem with willpower. Let me be clear. I had 7 willpower going into this.
Yeah, I was at 6. I have 1 left before this turn, or at this turn.
All right, you're going for the heart. Did you shadow heart?
I'm doing it again. I'm a dog on a bone. I'm doing my best to do what Moonpetal told me to do.
All right. You took your -2. All right, and he is going to. He's surrounded, and he is just going to dodge that one. But so he's not going after Tindy this time. So he gets his full dodge pool. All right, Tindy, you do 2 more damage to him. All right, he's got 2 left. Next, who's going next?
I'll go next.
All right, Elwyn, he's going to attack you. Then.
Okay. Let me see here. And I've got my bonuses, and I'm going for the heart.
Remember, this is all lag. You're going for the bonus. You're going for the heart. Let's go.
Yep. Let me make sure I'm doing my math right here. I am. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got 5. You got 4.
I spend a willpower.
Spend a willpower. Go for it. All right.
I got a crit.
You got
out
a
of it.
crit. Exactly. So that puts you at 1 above. All right. So you do another 2 damage. All right. He has no ag. He is all superficial damage. He is now impaired. Anything you do now is aggravated damage to him, and he is at a -2 to all his actions. All right. Song of Ashes.
Let's go. Going in. Heart attack.
Heart attack. Okay.
So I'll be -2 for called shot, but I
Yep.
can still have. I'm at +2 from Krenos, and then the 1 extra from the group.
Yep.
Plus, he's rolling -2 to save
Dodge.
as well.
Yep. All right, so he twists away from you. Slowly, much slower than before. All right. Haggard, your turn.
Here we go. Here we go.
Finish him.
If I don't, I'm going to frenzy.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's
fine.
Finish him.
That's what it is.
Should I take a point of hog loss
Or you can leave Krenos.
now? I would have to leave it now.
You'd have to leave it now, and then
Yeah.
you would it would be bad to leave it now. Because you would
Yep.
lose the wolf.
I mean, he's still pretty strong.
Yeah, come on, Baggy. You can do it.
You can
You
take
could-
it.
Finish him.
You can take it
Finish
down.
him.
You're the guy to get the.
You could
finish
take
him.
it down of Hoglosk. It's not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I've got
Can I
one.
do it after this turn?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do that then, if I have to. All right. And that rage is out of. You guys can't give me a rage, can you? Huh?
It's out of stock.
All right. I guess we're just doing our regular 14 roll, but we'll see what we can do.
Something tells me this is the final kill. This needs to be the epic.
All right.
kill.
We still have people here.
It's -2 though, right?
Yes. -2.
Hold on, math.
Yeah, I had a
Math
problem
is
that last
hard.
round too.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Okay. All right.
1, 2,
That's
3,
yeah,
4, 5,
okay.
6, 7. Yep, -1. So yes, Haggard. So you do 6 plus 3 is 9, and minus half is 4. That's all ag. That's 4 ag. As you rip the heart from his body, it continues to beat in your hands.
I eat it.
Squish it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Squish it.
Do you spend the hog loss to get your willpower back? Do you take your dot of hog loss?
Yeah, I will.
All right, and you crush the heart in your hands.
Yep.
The
Well,
first-
if I'm crushing the heart, is it not killing him?
it will kill him. Yes.
So then I wouldn't need to take the dot.
No, you're right. You're right. The verdant blight's corruption spirals out of control. The ritual site is a ruin of twisted roots, blackened earth, and stone-racked sky. The very air vibrating with unnatural forces. Haze, now more worm than man, screams in defiance as the pack lands the final blow. His body shudders. The worm tastes in essence within his fracturing reality itself. A pulse of green fire erupts, exploding outward in waves of decaying flora and blinding emerald light. The world warps, time and space unraveling like shredded cloth. The pack's vision collapses into endless void of roaring winds, then silence. When consciousness returns, the smell of scorched sagebrush and the distant crack of hooves against dirt fills the air. Find yourself sprawled in the dust, your body's aching, senses dazed. The world around you is alien yet familiar, the land raw and untamed, the sky open and endless, no towering steel, no buzzing neon. Sight. A railway track stretches into the distance. Half-built, wooden ties land in uneven rows. A signpost stands crookedly nearby. Salt Lake City. 5 miles. Just a cold desert wind carries a strange scent. Blood, sweat, and something ancient. Then, just at the edge of the umbra, something stirs. Watching. Waiting. Welcome to Utah, 1871.
Did Did we just time travel?
What do you do?
I'm gonna start looking around, just trying to get a head count of who.
You don't
I,
see Haggard. You don't see Orion, but you do see Morwen, Orin, Elwyn Bell, and Tindy picking themselves up in various forms other than Krynos.
Are you guys okay? What just happened?
I am shocked. I'm looking around.
I don't recognize any of this. Something's off too.
And what forms are we in?
Whatever
He
form,
said various.
various forms, whatever form.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm in Krynos currently, or was in Krynos currently. So,
Now
let's shift on.
the endless sky stretches overhead, cloudless and far too blue. A stark contrast to the storm-racked night you left behind. Dark waters of Lake Blackwater are gone, replaced by an arid land, scattered shrubs, and a desert silhouette of jagged mountains. The cold of February persists, but it's a desert cold, the kind that hides its bite in the wind rather than in the ice. Further down the dirt path you see, a railroad track stretches toward the horizon, half built. Beyond that, nestled against the foothills of the Wasatch Range, a small settlement smolders, its lanterns flickering against the encroaching dusk. Somewhere just beyond the veil of the Umbra, something stirs, watching, waiting, and in the winds carried soft but clear a voice, not their own murmurs. The road is long, walk it wisely.
Having absolutely no concept of time, I'm not very disturbed by the idea that we time traveled. More so that I'm somewhere that I wasn't just a moment ago. I look to Moonpetal for some kind of assurance / information of what just happened.
Is there a moon pedal?
There is no moon pedal. It is only silence.
Well, then that's very awkward when I look for Moonpetal and she's not there.
As a matter of fact, if you look into the Umbra, if you activate your penumbral senses,
That's what I was going to do.
That's something you're going to do?
Yeah.
You see a wild, storm-raged impression of the desert. A painted, beautiful desert, but a storm rages in it. A violent, terrible storm. Spirits are whipping by. It's dust, tumbleweed spirits flying by. It's just a terrible, just raucous storm that comes and goes.
I look to Elwyn, whom I know can see such things, and I ask him, "Oh, where's Moonpetal?"
Elwyn's still just standing there, taking it in, and just trying to gasp for a breath because he is legitimately freaking out on the inside and trying to articulate what the vision beyond that he is seeing. There is no Moonpetal. This is not, I don't, as he stammers.
Are any of you in Hobbit form?
I shifted to Homid.
You notice that you're not wearing your clothes. You're wearing something that feels homespun. You're wearing homespun pants, homespun shirt. These aren't your clothes.
What is this Dolly Parton ass shit I got going on here? This coat of many colors I'm wearing. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, guys. As a matter of fact, and I point over to the sign, I know you can't read yet. This is Utah.
There's something different about this Utah too.
Does anyone have any academics?
No. Is there something I can do with like leadership and charisma?
We're the dumbest group of
Like,
motherfuckers that have ever went to Utah ever.
I've got all of 0 academics, which, you know, considering that I'm illiterate, that kind of makes sense.
I'm just smart.
Shadowheart has all the academics. We would be so screwed.
So no one here has the ability to really tell what time frame it is. What were you asking me? Song of Ashes. What did you were asking me about leadership?
I was just curious if I could do something to kind of snap everyone out of it and get everyone back on the page of leadership and charisma or some kind of combo.
Give me a good off the cuff speech to get everyone's attention, and we'll see what we do.
All right, guys. I don't know what has happened recently. I don't know what ended there, but we need to pick ourselves up and we need to try to get our bearings on what's going on here.
Please roll for
run it down.
successes.
Haggard's brain.
So 3.
Charisma plus leadership.
Now they don't care where I am.
No one's asked where Orion is. That's right.
I haven't gotten the chance to. I've been busy having a vision, and then I got asked about Moped.
Everyone's been spacing out. I was just trying to
Haggard literally goes, "What's Elwin doing? Why isn't he doing anything?" I haven't had a chance.
Orion perceives that specifically Elwin has not asked where Orion is.
All right, Haggard, check your DMs. I just asked you a question.
Oh, that is a good question. Where is Orin? Is Orin with us or is Orin with Baggy?
Orin and Morin are with you. Orin and Morin. Yes.
Okay, so Pete says that Orin has 1 academia.
What's your intelligence, Pete?
Ryan was an actor. He knows how to read. He's not here anymore.
Yeah, the script was the most important part of what I did.
All right.
I thought you'd just go into that pretty unscripted, that specific kind of acting.
Difficulty 4. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry. It does matter. Critical failure. You get so angry that you can't figure it out that you actually kick over the Salt Lake City sign.
Dang. Poor Orin.
I look around and sensing that someone in the far-flung future is upset with me for specifically not asking about him. I go, Ashes, Shadowheart, Morwen, Orin. Where the fuck is Orion?
I don't see him. Maybe because he was holding the heart, something different happened to him? Or because he was the one to get the kill?
Me having all the brain power that I have, I say, maybe he's with Moon Petal.
I open the Umbra.
You open the Umbra. So you're doing the Rite of Shadow Passage?
Yeah.
Difficulty 4. The Umbra's very hard to open here. Because the storm.
Okay.
All right, so you open the Umbra, you perform the rite, and as you open it, you feel great resistance. Huge resistance as there's a wind just whipping through it.
I'm pulling. And I'm pulling. And I'm trying to rip it open wide enough to look in, but not wide enough to let anything out, and I'm holding my hands on both edges.
Could have just used penumbral sense.
I want to
like
show
how he-
them.
Oh.
I
I
need
like
to
how
show
he
them.
quantifies. I like how
I
he
have to.
quantifies.
Storyteller is giving me PTSD. Look! And I yell, look.
The town gathers. No.
Not you, people!
What do you mean, you people?
You two-leggeds.
No, slurs are okay this time.
No!
Okay,
We can't go in there. We can't go in there.
right now. As it ebbs and flows.
I observe the signs. No. Do any of the signs tell me where the nearest city is?
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
5 miles? Well, I'm sorry. The sign got kicked over, so I had to walk over and flip the sign over and look at it, and I go, I guess we're hoofing it.
Well, I guess that means we're going stupid two-legged form, so...
No? Why would we go stupid two-legged form? It's 5 miles on 2 feet. And also,
good.
you learned that the word for two-leg is person. It's person. I will not stand for this disrespect anymore. It's person. I am a person. I transform. I'm now a wolf. Not a four-legged, a wolf. And I start walking towards Salt Lake City, whether or not everybody else comes following behind me.
Now you just look like an asshole.
I will now show you my asshole as I'm walking away from you. Tail up in the air, wagging ferociously.
All right, to outsiders, as you walk, it takes you a period of time. What do you guys talk about on the walk? It's a long walk. 5 miles in the desert at dusk sucks, but you can see the settlement you can see the settlement. It's flat. Everything's flat. This is not Lake Blackwater. Everything feels real. The sand, the gravel under your shoes, the sand under your shoes, everything. The lingering heat from the day, the cold winter air that's coming with dusk.
Just to be clear, we are ourselves. We didn't like Quantum Leap.
No one has checked
We're not.
in a mirror, but from what you can tell, you are yourself.
Well, we've seen each other though, right?
Yes, you've seen each
Well, that's
other.
what I mean, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you
We
are
would have
yourself.
reacted, right? Okay, I was making sure. On the way over there, what I would absolutely want to talk about is nothing with Shadowheart, but a little bit more with Ashes and just being like, what? I don't even know. What is your plan, boss?
Bowbreakers there, or is it just us?
It's just
they're
you.
not.
They're not there.
Okay. Or them, I should say.
We get here. What do you want to do? What
We
are we
gotta get
doing?
into town. We need to find a place to clean up a little bit. We need to see if maybe Orion did get dropped off near us and had the same thought. We also just need to figure out what's really going on. Where are we at? And
I'd also want to address that battle. Holy shit.
yeah, absolutely.
What happened?
still
What
assuming-
happened in the woods before you guys got to the point where I needed to start firing?
A pack of wolves, Tenderleys, there's Shadowheart's old pack. They were corrupted though. There was something wrong with them, and she tried to communicate with them, but nothing. They tried to attack us, and Orion immediately jumped into combat. We did deal with all of them. That's what slowed us up.
I turn and I look back at Shadowheart. I'm still walking. I look back at Shadowheart and I try to see if I perceive any kind of emotional feelings.
Emotional feelings just sounds so like so much.
Just
feeling.
need to see if she's feeling any kind of emotions about that.
Pete,
I don't
no one
talk to her.
responds you.
I don't ask. So what?
No one responds to you, Oren. Pete used his mind power to reach out to mind bullets Orion if possible. I'm just repeating that no one responded to you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about me. I was like, I just looked back. I wasn't asking anything. but when I looked back and I got a 2 success on that, did I notice anything about Shadowheart's demeanor? Like how does she look like she's feeling? I don't ask her. I'm not talking to her right now. All the racism thrown around is really kind of bothering me.
Ellen doesn't even like me, so you know.
I'm concerned, but I don't want to talk to her.
Does he notice my feelings?
Are you trying to hide your feelings?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
About how you felt about them. Okay. She doesn't seem too bothered, Ashes.
No. I was indifferent about hiding my feelings. You.
Oh,
jerk.
okay. I thought you were indifferent about murdering your old pack.
So what are your feelings?
No.
Then you give me any insights off of you.
I'm very conflicted by it. On one hand, I mean that was not just my pack, that was my family. I was born there. But also they were the ones that turned on me at a time when I didn't understand what was going on. But then they were also sick, and I understand being sick, and I also don't really understand the human emotions. So these are like some of my beginning human emotions. So I'm like, what the heck is even going on with me? And I'm just trying to process.
Elwyn has never seen this other pack ever. Like there's never been an instance where he's met them. So like he has not really a good concept of what's going on with that. He knows what she's told him, and he knows that they basically threw her out. That's all he knows about them. He's never seen them, he's never met them. But he looks at Ashes, and Elwyn says to Ashes, we need to do something for her.
All right, guys. You see it before you crest the last hills of the city, far from the dust and stone of the Utah desert, standing alone in the vast emptiness like a defiant citadel. Salt Lake is a place built by zealots, tamed by faith and fire, where the laws of men are in the will of God, or at least the men who claim to speak. Continue what you were saying. I just want to let you know that you were cresting the hill.
Enough we can like make out the town now.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
So great Mormons.
Buildings are like we would never. It's old. It's not modern at this point, then, right?
Oh,
Since
yes.
the buildings would look
They are
way
definitely
different.
old.
Yeah.
The temple is not complete yet. You can see it from the middle. You can see it built as they're building it in the middle. The main temple is not finished yet.
What kind of roads into here?
What kind of roads? The roads are very wide, enough that you can. They're crisscrossed. Everything is very well planned by Brigham Young. The roads are wide enough that you could turn a cattle team.
So we know we're in the past.
And yes, and there's horses everywhere. There's cattle teams. There's no cars. There's people.
We're not smart enough to know when, but we know it's very far back.
Yes, you guys are just Back to the Future. 3.
I'm watching that shit tonight now.
So I tell Ashes, I'm like, we need to do something for her. But what is Ashes just about to say?
You looking at these buildings, dude? I think we fucking Back to the Future 3, bro.
Ellen doesn't really watch movies, so he's like, "What?" I get the reference, the pop culture reference.
Man. I don't know when. These buildings look old, though. If this is Salt Lake City, and if this is the real Salt Lake City, we are not some tourist recreation of an old time Salt Lake City, man. We have gone back in time.
At first glance, the city is too clean for the West. Its streets are built on a perfect grid, buildings sturdy and practical, people obedient. No open saloons in the heart of town, no brothels flaunting their wares. Even the air smells different, dry with a lingering scent of sage and dust, but none of the usual filth that clings to a frontier town. It's a city carved from the wilderness, built to stand against the wild, not embrace. But as you approach from the outskirts, you do find a local public house. Outside.
Shift to Hamid. Yeah. Out of sight, though.
Out of sight? Okay.
Yep. I don't want to shift to Hamid right in the middle of town, be burned as a witch. That's the last thing I need.
You can take him.
I mean, I can. I don't want to have to. We've already been fighting. I'm tired.
Kill all of Salt Lake City.
Shifts to Krenos. But no,
seeing
shift
as
to
how
Hamid.
I'm following from behind, I follow suit when I see them shift in front of me.
I'm still just kind of walking. I look back at Ashes and I kind of like nod toward the door of the public house that God mentioned. And I wait to see if Ashes tells me go on in or, joins me in the walk.
Ryan arrived here before us. This is the first place we can check for him. We can also maybe get an idea of when and where we actually are.
Jesus, he's a masher, not a drunk.
The building itself is a sturdy two-story structure made from bricks and rough-hewn timber. Its false front facade adorned with hand-painted sign reading "The Silver Spurs." In bold, fading letters, swinging doors, weathered and creaking, bark the entrance, allowing the scent of tobaccos, stale beer, and sweat to drift into the. A battered hitching post stands out front with a mix of horses, mules, and wagons tethered to the. The dusk of oil lanterns flickered beneath the eaves. This place is a Gentile house, non-Mormon. This is not a Mormon public house, and they are allowed. It hasn't been banned in the territory yet because they haven't been able to ban it in the territory. So there is still alcohol at the time.
I'm assuming not absinthe, though.
Probably not absinthe. You're out of luck.
I'm gonna assume unregulated better stuff though. If you really want to get screwed up. Walk in. Is there any like paperwork, wanted signs, anything around to like identify like time period, dates, like anything?
Newspaper would be killer.
There's a newspaper. It is February 15th, 1871.
Hey, it's today, but many, many years ago. Oh, great. 1871. I guess we're not catching the next plane out of here.
Now let's catch an open table.
Something doesn't feel right, guys.
I scan the room. Is there a gentleman?
You scan the room. There's lots of gentlemen.
By themselves.
Not a one.
Give me a wits plus awareness check.
It's probably only gentlemen.
Wits plus awareness. How 2 rage dice?
Yep. The headline on that newspaper ad read, "Railroad boom brings prosperity and trouble to Salt Lake City." And you got one success. You don't notice anyone that you recognize in the bar, in the public house. Anyone else make a wits plus awareness check?
Oh, I wasn't looking for anybody I know. Just do I just notice a gentleman who's by himself?
There's a guy sitting at the bar by himself. He's nursing a mug, a steaming mug. Who threw that?
Seeing as how the boys have been taking me to bars lately, I pinpoint the gentleman sitting at the bar by himself, and I go and sit at the seat next to him.
What's her attire like?
He's wearing homespun pants and a homespun shirt.
Looking for somebody to buy me a drink.
She looks at you. She goes, "Ma'am, why are you wearing pants?" I'm just curious. I'm just wondering why are you wearing pants. And you see his mug is steaming. It's hot. It smells like hot chocolate.
Oh heck! I mean,
gets the right to vote, immediately decides to wear pants.
And I just say, that traveling the roads, it's not very dress weather.
Says up. Because I got a lot of opinions about that, ma'am. But I'm a good man who keeps it to myself. Thank you for the raid, demonic man. I appreciate you very much. He doesn't make an effort to buy you a drink, though.
Well, dang, that's just rude not to buy a lady a drink.
Well, you got up all in the man's business with your pants.
Yeah, for
Elwin,
real, in
hey,
He's
1871.
the one who asked me about my pants.
How did you skid around?
Take your time. Recover before you talk to me, actually.
You see a familiar man drinking at the bar, at the other end of the bar. No one else.
Familiar man
no,
in 1871?
No one else has noticed him yet. It looks to be Orion Long, but dressed in very different clothes.
How did he get a drink?
You haven't noticed him yet. Shut up. So I go over. I approach Orion, and put my hand on the shoulder gently, and I wait to see the response of me putting my hand on his shoulder.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind?
Shifts into Krinos.
Just seeing if his seat was taken.
No, help yourself. Excuse me.
How long you been around these parts?
Don't rightly know how to answer that.
God, how long's he been around these parts?
Up to him.
Oh,
To be honest with you, I don't remember much before finding myself at this bar.
Ruh-roh.
Elwin kind of leans back, rubs his eyes a little bit, tries to get the dust out of him from the windstorm that I'm sure we were dealing with out in the dirty, dirty desert. Waves to the bartender. Have I got any funds in my pocket?
You got funds. You do. You have an old dollar.
Pull out the one old dollar, which in 1871 terms might as well be $100. Thanks, inflation. And says, "I'll take a sarsaparilla."
Oh, what?
A sarsaparilla! You heard me.
He takes your dollar. He goes, what do you want me to do with this?
Oh, it's an old new dollar.
It's a dollar.
Not a really old dollar. It's play money, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, no. It's an old time dollar.
Oh, it is an old time dollar.
He just wants to know what you wanted to do with it. Not that much.
Damn sarsaparilla.
Shit.
It's a penny for a sarsaparilla.
Got a change machine around this place?
Sarsaparillas.
I look around the room and see all the people that are in there, and there's only 20 of us. I guess, well, 4 rounds of sarsaparilla.
I guess I should have been hitting up Elwin for a beverage.
I listen. I got 4 rounds of sarsaparilla for everybody, and I turn and I look at Orion. I'm like, sarsaparilla.
He still looks. I don't know what you want me to do with this, son. Do you think I'm made of money?
I don't need the change. Keep it.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. He gives you a small shot of sarsaparilla.
I said 4 rounds for everybody in this room.
He starts pouring them out. He gives you one first. Starts pouring them out to everybody. And he takes the money. And he still manages to give you back a nickel and change.
Hey, there we go. I turn around and I hold up the nickel to Orion. I'm like, nickel. Put it in my pocket.
You've just changed the entire economy of the town.
Man. Jesus. As I'm sitting there talking and be like, you mind talking with a friend of mine right now?
Morwen tries to steal a bottle.
That tracks.
That tracks.
Classic.
All right, so Morwen has absconded with a bottle.
This dude's rich anyway. It's fine. He just got $1. But I ask Orion, you mind going and talking with a friend of mine? You got 3 more rounds where that came from, by the way. You're muted.
You keep giving me drinks, I'll hear what you have to say.
I kind of look over and wherever Ash has found a seat to go and plop into, and we'll walk him over to Ash's. And as I'm sitting down, I'm gonna sit next to Ash's. I kind of gesture toward the seat across the table, and I whisper into Ash's ear, and I'm like, "We have a problem." I don't know if he knows who he is.
It doesn't look like he does.
Well, you don't know that yet. You haven't talked to him.
I'm not just look.
Just talk to him.
Watching.
Oh, you were watching.
As we said, I reach my hand out to shake Song of Ash's hand, and tenderly, ma'am.
It's good to meet you.
Likewise.
My name is Ash.
I don't know my name.
You don't know anything?
I listen, sir, when I said that I don't remember much before finding myself at this bar, that's exactly what I mean.
Did you wake up with like a head injury or something? Like, you're the biggest dick to me that I've ever met in my entire life, and you suddenly don't remember any of that?
I mean, I can continue being a dick to you if you'd like.
That's the Orion I know. I kind of whispered to Ashes through a toothy grin.
Do I know you people? You people? No.
You people.
What do you mean, you people? No.
Like, why does this one have pants on?
Listen. Okay. What I'm about to tell, honestly, you could probably believe anything. To be completely honest, you know nothing of the world period right now at all. But
I've been here for a couple of hours, so I've heard things.
Okay.
You can imagine the interesting conversation that takes place in a bar in 1800s Salt Lake City.
As a matter of fact, the place is actually kind of full. There's miners from the canyons, railroad workers, fur traders and trappers, gamblers and drifters, soldiers from Fort Douglas, and even outlaws. So there's lots of people here. He's heard lots of shit.
They're serving minors too.
They're serving minors.
So just to let you know,
certified pedophile.
You and I are married. So we're married, and your name's Orion Bell, and my name's Elwyn Bell. No,
you must be the bottom then.
I am. Listen, it's them bell bottoms. But anyway, no. So Elwyn looks at Orion after he says, you hear a lot of interesting stories just being here for a couple hours, and I'm like, did you sit around here not drinking for a couple hours and just listening? And then follow up with, and if you were listening, what'd you hear?
What did I hear?
Mostly just bitching and moaning about working in the mines. Soldiers
Nothing supernatural?
Nothing supernatural, no.
No.
All right, fine.
You woke up at the bar, though. Someone tapped you awake. Not like you just appeared. Apparently, you just appeared. You just woke up at the bar. Someone tapped you awake, and you started drinking again. You found a couple nickels in your pocket.
Not a single
Someone
person
put shit
noticed
in my
that
pants.
he just appeared?
No one seemed to notice that he...
Or cared to say that he just appeared. My name's Elwyn.
Pleasure to meet you.
This is Jeff.
Not a common name in the...
Hefe?
Yeah, well, it's definitely more common than Ashes.
said Ash.
Jeffa.
said my name's Ash.
My bad.
Yeah.
He's changed his name. His name's Ash. And over here is and I snapped my fingers a couple of times, and I'm like, "What's your name?"
I reluctantly use my human name, or I guess person name, as Elwyn tells me. Tindy.
Tindy.
Just kind of nod my head at her, and I whispered to Elvin, "What's wrong with this one?"
Elwyn kind of stammers because he doesn't exactly know how to describe someone of that era who is illiterate. She can't read good. But he says to Haggard's character, and I'm gonna tell you your name. Your name's Orion, and where you come from. As far as we're concerned, kind of stuff a legend.
Yeah, if you say so.
Oren, who I imagine to be completely dumbfounded because he's super into cowboys, is just like, whoa, where the fuck am I? No.
Grab that newspaper we saw and I throw it in his lap so that way he knows. I don't know what it's going to take to jog your memory, dude. But you're part of our crew.
Crew? Kind of crew.
It's true, you are.
Some people might call us outlaws. Measuring his words carefully because he doesn't know what kind of Orion he's dealing with, or if this is even actually Orion.
Your Marty McFly situation.
Yeah, I shift into Krenos.
That's the Orion we know.
This could be Orion's great grandfather, and you're killing him now with the paradox.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's fine.
Butterfly shenanigans.
Change all of the future. Where we're at doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You don't know much about where you're at or where you're from. But if you want to roll with me, I still got my nickel.
Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing better to do. As long as you're not expecting anything in return.
What
Oh,
bag?
you're good.
There's no bag.
Ash here?
Homespun bag.
Ash here? His homespun bag of nothing. Ash here? He's our leader.
You're all just like basically Wild West hobos.
What is Orion wearing? Is he dressed like us?
Yeah, he's just like you. One looks up here like homespun pants.
He's wearing those
shirt.
fucking pants too? Good
Yeah.
God. These fucking pants.
He should be taking those pants off.
I think you guys are lucky to have shoes.
Yeah. Hot desert sand don't feel too good on the bottoms of them feet.
Is there music playing in this establishment?
There is no one playing the piano.
Dang. So we're just like sitting here in silence?
Oh, there's 100 people in here chit-chatting though.
Most people are just being quiet, keeping to themselves, talking amongst themselves. Some are playing cards, but no one's playing the piano. The piano's not playing itself.
Well, it's not a player piano, huh?
Exactly. Nope.
Could it be a player piano?
Nope.
Could it be?
And I played the piano.
You can try. You may attempt to play the piano.
Fuck yeah, let me go slap that shit.
Don't play any of the modern hits.
What are you gonna play?
I'm
Back that ass up?
gonna try to like literally play some just what I would think of being some old timey bar shit. I want to.
I was about to say, is this straight up a Marty McFly situation?
Yes.
He's
Exactly.
gonna
I'm
go
leaning
play
towards my-
AC/DC.
Hey, you'll be into it in the future.
Let's Thunderstruck on the piano. Let's let it.
All right. So give me oh my god. Manipulation plus performance.
Okay. Guess no guitar on that.
Hey,
Nope.
Jude.
There you go. That would be a decent one for the time period.
Don't make it right. You take a sad song and make it. That's actually like 100 years too early.
That's more successes. That's enough to just crush it.
Ooh.
Everyone looks up. They're confounded for a minute. Like, you stop that! Stop that! They're gonna hear it.
They?
The Mormons. Knock it off. You don't want the police to come here. I should have burned that thing a while ago.
Burned it?
No, why do you have it if you're not allowed to play it?
No fun allowed. Exactly. No. Played it too loud. What was that music you were playing anyway?
It's this little ditty I just came up with.
It's called Hawk Tua.
Looks at you. Oh.
Your grandchildren are gonna love it.
Called It's Friday.
Oh my God, Pete.
Tell them to go soak. Oh my God.
Is that an old tiny rude burn or something?
No. I'll explain it to you after the show.
Oh gosh, another one of those things you guys have to explain to me after the show.
You poor innocent baby.
Ah, shit.
That's okay.
That's gonna be 3 more gray hairs
Wildwood,
tomorrow
don't
morning.
even feel bad because I don't know what the heck we're laughing about.
I'll explain it.
Oh,
We're all gonna learn today.
This ain't the first time.
All right.
This is
So, he tells you to stop playing. He goes, play something a little less ruckus, little less rockacious.
rockacious, man.
You got a church hymn locked up in there, Ashes?
In the garden of Eden.
I can play what I think a church hymn sounds like.
All right, so you're gonna play.
How's that for you, boss?
You're gonna play the scales. It gives a difficulty 3.
Hey, there we go.
All right, you play something religious sounding, and it's sort of like everyone's sort of calmed down a little bit. It's not too religious, and they grumble about it. The people seem to like what you were playing. The people were into it. They're still kind of into the skill you're performing with, so you do get some polite claps as you're playing.
Oh wow, your friend's pretty good at that.
I've been spending the week watching Lord Only Knows What on YouTube, and I
feel like you should have to specifically tell us what you've been watching on YouTube.
Was it really YouTube or was it OnlyFans?
Provide links.
It was just Amaranth on Twitch.
I mean, to prepare for verbal combat, some epic rap battle would not be bad.
I am doing what Shadowheart interprets as dancing.
Not what we told her to watch, but okay. And I get up and try to dance with her too.
All right,
You
so
gave her some work.
the people, the men in the bar just sort of look at you. The male gaze is strong, but also curious.
Considering that they like me being in pants and all.
Exactly. This is a little unusual to them, and you get a couple whistles, a couple wolf calls.
Me? Who's getting wolf called?
The
Couple
dancer,
wolf
the
calls.
dancer.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm pretty good looking too, so I wasn't sure.
Couple wolf calls though.
No.
Okay.
I sit here wondering what the fuck is happening. I was asked to follow this person, and now he's dancing while the other one's playing piano.
Shit to the Krinos.
Shit to Krinos. I murdered them.
I realize the absurdity of what he's just been brought into. But I let go of Tindy's hand, and I go to sit back down right next to Orion and be like, "We're not from this time." And
You're
neither are
not
you.
from this time?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
At least I assume neither
What
are
do you
you.
mean?
It was H.G. Wells
Like-
shit.
It's 1871 right now. We're from the year 1872. No, I'm kidding. 2025. And we don't belong here. And you don't belong here.
Well, if we don't belong here, then what are we doing here?
You want to get out of here? I can show you.
Depends if there's going to be more weird dancing.
Do you like it?
You know you're into it.
We could do the horizontal tango if you want to.
You take his clothes on. Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. So I start to head out of there.
Morwen has started a fight
Oh, son of a bitch.
and has punched a miner in the face. Not a
Like
miner.
a minor or
So
minor?
A minor.
Not a miner.
There you go, punch a kid in the face.
And she has punched him in the face because he got fresh. And she definitely did not like
Because he
that.
got
'Cause
fresh.
she got fresh. And she broke
Was
his
she also
nose.
dressed in pants?
She's also dressed in pants.
He had no qualms. Okay.
I switched to fight music on the piano.
Yeah.
It's the Punch Out theme songs. No, I turn and I look back at Morwen and I'm like, shit.
Takes care of her own business.
Yeah.
And walks out with a bottle in her hand.
Roll my eyes. Start walking out. Still yet kind of following in behind her. I'm assuming everybody else is following, but I might be wrong.
I'm reluctantly following.
What'd you say?
Me?
No, Zed.
Oh, nothing.
That was sus.
We get out to the outskirts of town, kind of where nobody's really looking. We hadn't. I would imagine we haven't walked deep into town anyway.
You didn't have to walk that deep into town to actually find a public house. That this is definitely on the outskirts.
Yep. Kind of out of the way of prying eyes. And I'm gonna
Show him.
yeah, I'm gonna open the Umbra. I mean, look at this. What I gotta freaking roll again. All right.
Flight of the Bumblebee fight.
How hard is it here?
How hard is it?
Yeah.
It's a 4 in the city, and even in the outskirts. Human faith makes it very difficult.
Does it? That's cool.
Oh no!
Dang
Little
it.
failure. You open the Umbra, but it's gonna hurt.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. This is of the utmost importance. I don't care. Like, how much hurt?
2 ag.
Okay. As I'm standing there, hand gripped into the Umbra, just grimacing in pain and kind of
The
grunting.
wind just whips and is burning. This is what's doing the ag. It's burning your
My
flesh.
hands, the skin on my hands is starting to just peel back just a little bit on the knuckles, exposing the raw flesh below, just that thin layer before it starts showing bone. And I turn back and I look at Orion as I'm still holding this as much as I possibly can, and I say, "What do you see?"
You just see a beautifully painted desert with a raging storm on the other side. Tumbleweed spirits, that's what they are, tumbling all over the place. And you see a buffalo running toward Nerdwire.
But he sees it.
Close it up.
But he sees it.
But he
yes.
sees it.
Yes.
You should close that.
I let it go, and it snaps shut directly in my face. The wind still kind of whipping through, and as it whips through, a small cut gashes across my face too. Trickle of blood goes down following the chin line and then drips into the sand.
Seeing the Umbra open,
that for a little while.
seeing the Umbra open, everything's comes rushing back.
You're looking a little blue in the face there, Orion. What's up?
Where the fuck are we?
Utah,
What?
1871.
Get fucked. What?
Yeah. He's
I would
pretty
like to.
serious.
There's no brothels here.
Did you guys drug me?
Orwin, Oren are there as well. Oren is drinking from a bottle, and she goes, "Yep, 1871." Said so on the newspaper.
That's the most we know, too. We thought maybe we lost you. Seems you just arrived here before us.
I wasn't with you?
No, we had to track you down.
The rest of us were together.
Turned out it's not too hard. You were in a bar.
That tracks.
I wanted a drink, too.
I grabbed the bottle from Morwen.
And Oren and drink from it. Okay.
And Oren, who was also trying to grab it from Morwen.
I want to pull off that, too.
All right, so everyone's pulling off this bottle of whiskey.
Not me. I'm staying straight edge right now.
Stay straight edge.
Gotta keep my wits. Last time I drank, I saw a dead guy. I'm good.
Well, wait. How long have you been cognizant? What?
When I came to, everyone came to. We knew who we were. We knew we weren't where we were supposed to be. But we came and found you, and you were completely gone. This was not you. It's been a few hours. We had to make a little bit of a trek through the desert. With no horse, with no name, because Shadowheart cannot see Moonpetal.
Let's go over our resources. Does anyone have any more money?
I got a nickel.
Do I have anything?
I do now, yeah.
But I think I just bought a lot of friends. And I point to that bar.
I bet if I would do some more music there, maybe we can get a room from the barkeep.
So
In
hold on.
exchange.
What is the last thing you guys remember?
You look like you were about to eat a heart, and then we disappeared to here.
That explains the shit I took.
God, do the pants that I'm wearing at least have pockets in them?
Yes, they have
No.
pockets.
No pockets in 1871.
Do my pockets have anything in them?
No.
Bitches love pockets.
They do. We're suckers for pockets, man.
Man, me in middle school was killing it then.
Elwood spent the entire resources of the pack today.
Way to go,
I didn't
Elwood.
know anyone else didn't have $1 in their friggin' pocket. I still got a nickel. That'll get us a long way. We'll at least be able to stay for a night somewhere.
It is 6 cents to stay at the local inn.
We need to find out what's going on. How we get back.
Well, it's probably a job for tomorrow, because I'm assuming that it's nearing nighttime. If everybody was at the bar
Yep.
having a drink.
It was done. It's getting nighttime.
I don't know that what we did back in 2025 was successful.
That certainly doesn't matter now.
Fuck you, Oren. You didn't even tell me what was going on the entire time that they were battling wolves in the forest. I don't care what your opinion is right now. God didn't let you, though.
I forgot.
Is there anything else that we can see out there besides this public house of ill recruit?
There's lots of buildings. They're all very well put together. There's lots of buildings. It's not even a building of ill repute. It's actually it's a nice building. Everything. It's a very clean city. People who seem to be very obedient.
None of this tracks, man.
And are
What?
these other buildings homes?
Out of
Yes.
curiosity,
Oh, yes.
and not to get racial, but what race are these people here?
Caucasian. Mostly.
Any natives?
Not that you see right here. No, not in the outskirts of Salt Lake City.
Are there clotheslines?
Some of them have clotheslines, yes.
I want to steal a dress.
All right.
You should have Morwen do it.
Larceny.
Great, already committing crimes.
They're talking crap about me wearing pants, y'all.
Who gives a shit?
I assume you both steal appropriate clothing. And does everyone steal appropriate clothing?
I'm kind of happy in my coat of many colors for now.
It's kind of
got
gray.
a nickel.
It's not many colors. It's just like gray.
Coat of one color.
Coat of one color.
One color.
I ripped the sleeves off.
And set them on fire.
I tie it around a bolt.
Saki, the wolf cares because the dude at the bar wouldn't buy her a drink. Specifically because she was wearing pants. So she acknowledges the fact that the pants are the problem to no one buying her a drink. She needs to steal something that the lady folk wear.
It surprises me that the drink was that important to Tindy. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm like, man.
Hey, Wolf likes to drink.
I'm not judging. I'm surprised.
Hey, y'all have been taking me to these bars, and people have just been handing me drinks. Now I associate going to the bar with having a drink, and now they won't let me have a drink.
I turn and I look at Ashes and I go, "You gave her a problem."
As you say that, a man on a horse approaches you.
Does your horse have a name?
The horse is black. The man is dressed in black, but he has silver hair, and he has a star on his chest. He goes, "Can I help you, folks?"
I shift your wheels.
No, I'm good.
I'm the sheriff around these parts, Sheriff Vinter.
Good to meet you, Sheriff. We're from out of town. Just wandered in.
Well, I'm not expecting any trouble out of the six of you, am I?
Maybe that one, but I point at Morwen.
She's like mid pulling clothes off a line.
This is a city of modest, good, hard-working folk. We expect that from our guests as well. Modest, hard-working folk.
Said that twice. Like you're trying to convince us.
So if you're staying or going, better make a decision. But it's getting late, and we don't like it when people are wandering around at night.
Got a recommendation of where to stay, sir?
That building you just came out of should do you fine if you got the cash for it.
That was our thought as well.
I hold up my nickel and go, "I got a nickel."
Jesus Christ. My name Jeff.
Are you slow, boy?
Yeah. Pockets the nickel. Starts walking toward the bar.
All right, that's where we're gonna end it, guys. Proceed. You just got asked if you were simple. If you were slow.
We felt like
And
we
I
hit that
said
point.
yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, this camera, I don't know what it is, but I need to get my white balance right because it looks like I'm about to have a coronary. I'm so red.
Are you not actually about to have a coronary? Like...
No, like I'm very white right now. I'm fine. Oh man, that's too good.
All right, so let me ask you. I want to go over. A lot went down tonight.
Yes.
A lot happened. So I want to start with the person rubbing their eyes. For the players, first of all, Tindy, what was your favorite moment tonight?
Well, my favorite part was not dying. I have to say that I was very pro not dying. There for a moment, I was really kind of concerned. So definitely thank you, Keywork, for multiple times coming to my rescue, because I feel like if those things had continued to compound, each of those events would have led to a very different outcome. So yeah, very pro not dying. What?
Said I want to know what came out of the water.
Oh, right? We never even found that part out. It was not, it's all very conflicting for me, even as the player character, where my character has these conflicting emotions about her previous pack. And then on top of that, like, player me is like, dang, if maybe we could have dealt with them the previous time, then this wouldn't have been an issue this time. And then maybe this elaborate plan that had been developed could have actually gone off, but clearly, that's not what happened. And yeah, it's been interesting for Shadowheart to be like, yo, where's my drink? We're at the bar. This is what we do. We have drinks.
All right. Okay, Elwyn, Nerdwire. What was your favorite moment tonight?
Oh my gosh. I really enjoyed the absolute, and I like, everybody's probably going to echo the same thing, but I'm so thrown for a fucking loop right now. Like, it is so crazy. Like, we think we've won. The moment is there. I was ready for the dust to settle from that battle, and then immediately go into what I thought was going to be my personal showdown between my wife and I, because that's what I was prepping for the whole time. Like, my next turn after fighting that tree, if I hadn't killed it, was to then, so that way I don't have to keep spending willpower, grapple my way, mantle up onto the roof, and then just grab the woman sniper that was up there by the throat. That was going to be my next plan, and I was so thrown for a loop of what happened next, because I wasn't prepared to go back to the Old West yet quite this way. Like, I wasn't. I thought...
Wait, what? You were prepared for it to happen at all?
Well, meta knowledge, yes, but not in the sense that we were all going to be doing that. I knew at some point Zed wanted to do a Old West storyline. I knew that was going to happen, and I thought we were going to do it some way different, where we're channeling other characters, people in our past, in our lineage, in our history. And I think it's way more interesting to Back to the Future this shit and kind of put us reeling from a battle that is like, it was cool. It was absolutely cool. I will say, I don't like that I sat on my thumb for like, 3 full turns waiting for my pack to get to where they were. But it's not Elwyn's fault that he didn't know that they were necessarily in a full-on trauma situation. And I also don't like that my sniper rifle immediately got pretty much dismantled the moment I fired it. But the actual plan that we set in motion went off exactly how we planned it. It went off exactly how we planned it, with a couple of extra like throw-ins that were nice to see. Like, I liked when Mother Winterfang and Morin dive in from a gash in the sky. That's so freaking cool. That's so badass. But I'm just blown away. I had a really great time, and there's part of me that's like, maybe Owen could have died, and he didn't. He gets to survive. I was making pocket characters. I was ready to go, but I didn't have to. And it's good.
All right, Team Wildwood. What your favorite moment tonight?
Yo. Favorite moment tonight. Well, I was actually thinking about that along with this session at this time, just because we always talk about it. So I was really kind of focused on that. And you caught me first with the description of like the setting of Jeremiah being chained up, all these cultists, the fact that Hayes was like absorbed into this crazy tree for which he was chained to, with all these tentacles and stuff that he was fighting. Gosh, what, like 12 of us simultaneously with, including the Bowkeepers? It was insane. It was insane. It felt like a actual end of a season of some kind of show, boss fight situation. And we came out of that climax with like legit again, like this is the last season of a TV show. What did they do? We fucking wake up and now it's Back to the Future shit. There's 15 minutes left in the episode. So we just get a taste of what season fucking 3 is going to be, and now everyone has got to wait, we got
2 weeks
to see that shit. But yeah, in reality, it's 2 weeks, which is fantastic for all of us. And even more so, when you were talking about doing the Wild West, and when I even joked that if you do another session, it'd be cool to do Wild West, I actually wanted to remake this musician character in just some kind of Wild West setting, so I thought that would still be fun as shit. But now, here I'm stuck with the musician character in the Wild West, exactly what I wanted. So even when we talked about that piano, I was like, hell yeah, let's just get at this. We're doing this. I'm all in. I want the book now.
And we've got a nickel.
Hey, we got a nickel. We're killing it, guys.
All right. Haggard, what was your favorite moment of the night?
Probably the initial fight that you threw at us with the with Tenderly's old pack. Not only was it fun to put them down violently, sorry, Tindy, but also, obviously, especially like the first 2 attacks against us didn't go well for us. Like right out of the gate, start of the stream. 2 of us got hurt pretty good.
I thought you were dead.
That was the closest we came to dying, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So that was definitely my favorite scene. Just the fighting in general. And then, I was wondering with the fight for Hayes if you were going to keep it to 3 or if you were going to just go until it was done, and then also getting to that point where you said we were going to go 5 and we're getting to the end of that. I'm running out of willpower. The dice are doing it for me when I don't necessarily need them to go as hard as they were. And then when I needed them, of course, they weren't there. So it was like, all right, you know what? I'll put it on the line. I'll do the last roll. And it thankfully paid off.
I'm glad it
that was
did.
fun.
Paid off well. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna upload it right now into resources. The Werewolf: The Wild West book.
Yes.
We're not using it mechanically because we're using Werewolf the 5th edition mechanics. I'm just adapting the storyline, and this is we're gonna be doing this for a couple sessions. So I hope you dig it. Got a couple more questions to ask. I know what your favorite moments were. How do you feel about going to the Wild West with these characters?
I love Werewolf: The Wild West, so
I'm excited for the Wild West. I don't know, I feel like Elwyn can probably just adapt pretty well. I'm just gonna play town fool at this point, it seems like. But I feel like
you're a religious man. You know how to exploit this shit.
Yeah, and it does lead to some interesting stuff. I like the introduction of Sheriff Venter rolling up in there. And I'm curious about him, but I wasn't prepared for us to go with our characters. I legit thought you were going to provide us character sheets to have to work within those specific characters.
I like this way better.
Just surprised. I'm excited.
What was the sheriff's last name?
You said Venter, right?
Yeah, I did. Who else's last name is Venter?
We know Mother Vinterfang.
I feel like my character,
she comes from a long line. I'm sorry.
Who, unlike everybody else, she didn't go to school. She doesn't know anything about history and all of this stuff. And so really she's only just now started trying to know current day people. She spent the week watching YouTube videos, and now she's in 18 something, and she's going to be taking what she learned off of YouTube for how to interact with people from 1871 or whatever.
You get burned at the stake.
I feel like this is quite the recipe for her,
This could be pretty fun. Skibbity toilet Riz. What'd you say, Harlan?
Oh man, yeet! She yells at them. Oh, she's casting a spell. Everybody down.
All right, so here's what it came down to. I didn't feel like writing 6 characters. That's a lot of work.
Could have had us write them.
Fair.
Nah, it's a lot of work to make you guys write pocket characters, 6 other characters. But I decided, you know what? We'll do it the fun way. We'll Back to the Future this shit. It's season 3. It's Back to the Future 3. I think it works out perfectly.
Oh, I agree.
It works out. Highlighted me was seeing a new cat. A new cat, nice. I'm glad you guys love it. Yeah, the vampire's got to deal with the repercussions of what you guys dealt with or didn't deal with and stuff like that. So we'll see how that plays out on Monday. But I want to thank everyone for stopping by today. We had a great time. Remember to check us out during our downtime actions. We do a lot of cool stuff. And if you want to check our Discord out, this is where we make the sausage. This is where we do some role play on the side. That's where I post all the weird storylines and everything on the Discord. So check that out if you want. You can get the viewer role. That's also where I'd be looking for new players when it comes time for new games. Because not everyone's always going to want to play. Some people are going to want to break at some point, and I'm going to need to find players. So that's where we're going to find players from now on. If that's something you're interested in the future, pop on in and let me know. All right, so where should we raid tonight?
Well, before we raid, maybe we should mention Save and Raid next weekend.
Oh, that's right. Save and Raid.
Very good point.
Because we are not going to be here next weekend because of Save and Raid. I'm going to let I Am Tinderly talk about Save and Raid for a second because my voice is killing me.
All right, y'all. Save and Raid is, for anybody who doesn't know, is a multi-streamer, and by multi-streamer, I mean there's like a whole whopping 60 of us around the world who are getting together next weekend for 3 days straight to play Diablo 1, its DLC, Diablo 2, its DLC, and we are raising money for save.org. That is Suicide Awareness Voices of Education. So please come out, support your friends and the event. Donate if you can. Donate responsibly if you are able to. Otherwise, just come and enjoy the shenanigans and tell your friends about it. Tell your family members about it. You can get more information at saveandraid.org. That's where you'll be able to take and get merchandise if you want it. You'll be able to donate from there if you want. You'll be able to take and find where we're at for at every step of the way because we raid out to new streamers every hour. So at any point in time, if you don't know where we're at, go to saveandraid.org. You'll be able to find us where we're currently at from there. It's going to be a great weekend for a great cause. Please come and hang out with us. I would really appreciate it. Mwah.
I'll be Saturday at 10 a.m. for those who are interested. I think I'll probably be playing Diablo 1.
I'm Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time.
I'm pretty sure I'll be on Diablo 1, but I've got Diablo 2 all set up. So who are we going to raid out to, guys?
Dean's Rule.
I think Dean's Rule.
Dean's Rule. All right.
I'm 4 p.m. Eastern Standard that'd be Sunday?
I am the second to last person. It's going to be me and then LGG to take and finish up the night.
Monday at 2 a.m.
At God 30 in the morning.
I will
Come
be
say hi.
6 p.m. on Saturday. Probably one of the better time slots. I don't have to get up balls early and I'm not massively late.
All right, so I'm just popping into his channel right now. We're going to raid over here in just a few seconds. Everyone get your little raid message up. You can send.
All right.
I don't have
Now we're
one.
going to go tell Song of Ashes.
Yeah, here's what
is.
soaking is now, guys.
Yeah.
You better hit
Here
that
we
button,
go.
otherwise
Here
I'm
we
going to
go.
say it. Here's what soaking is. The Mormons. Are we off live?